Hi boys and girls, here with another exciting battle report for you. The World Eaters, we've got the Orks. Let's do it. So we've got
bloody, gory mess of a battle.
got a new chapter approved book sent to us by GW. They're doing tear down their icons. Very corny, very chaosy. Yeah. So this mission is, like I said, one of the new ones. We're playing through them all at this point. So this one has an interesting secondary part to it, which is you've got to plant bombs in enemy territory. So
it's
now we've got to disarm them.
Yeah.
It's a nice little thing, but we'll see how it goes.
I don't think either of us will be planting bombs until the
not until the dust settles and we see how the game goes.
That's my prediction. But anyway, how do we plant bombs?
Okay, so to plant bombs, you basically declare in your movement phase you can do an action. You have to be entirely within the enemy's territory, which is basically their table half. If your objective's secured, then it finishes the end of your turn. If not, the end of your next command phase.
Okay, and what's the point of planting the bomb? How do we score?
You score 4 points in the game for each primed bomb on the table.
Right, and then we can disarm as another action our opponent's bomb. Okay, makes sense.
It's nice because it means you get 12 points for holding primary objectives, plus this is a nice little extra, you get an extra 12.
So an extra bonus 12 points, and that can push us up to 45,
Yep. So today we are playing on this beautiful battlefield. Loads of ruined buildings, some containers that have some good gubbins in.
Yeah, exactly.
So some containers.
Maybe I should take that side so I can loot them and improve my army, mid-game.
Good thinking. Yeah, cunning but brutal. And then we've also got some ruins and some craters on there as well.
Yeah.
Obviously where you've been shelling.
Yeah,
maybe Squig sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, we will go next into lists. Okay, first up, we got the World Eaters, if you don't mind, of course.
Yes, you go ahead.
So we got just a battalion today. Leading the charge is Khârn the Berserker. Has to be done.
Who else?
Yeah. So one of the other guys was pretty better as Warlord, but it has to be Khârn. Yeah. So he has his Warlord trait Slaughterborn, which every monster, character, or Titanic he kills, it gets extra strength and attacks. Yes. He gets more and more angry.
Yeah, I think they're my favourites.
Yeah.
Chaos Legion.
Absolutely. I love World Eaters.
Yeah, hands down. Because they're most like Orks. That's what
of course. Second command, we have the Exalted Champion. So he's got a Power Fist and a Chainaxe. And I'm also running Gorefather on him. So both Gorefather and Gorechild. Nice. So it has to be done. We also got a Disco Lord. I spent an extra CP to give him the Talisman of Burning Blood. Okay. So he can advance and charge and reroll the charges.
Nice.
What can I say? I can't get away from my reticle says.
So that could be a turn 1 charge with him.
Yeah, it could be.
Nice.
Into the troops. 3 units of Khorne Berserkers. All with icons. All with Chainaxes, bolt pistols. 2 of 8, and it pains me, but 1 of 9. Just because of the extra points, I couldn't leave them out. So unfortunately, a unit of 9.
You could have just had less points.
I was very tempted to, but I think I need every axe I can get against all these boys. I've also got 2 units of Chaos Space Marines. Both units of 8 with bolt guns. Champion has a chainsword and a bolt pistol. So these are brand new for the army as well.
Nice.
So we need something to help hold the backfield.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's good to have. Into elites. Dual Volkite Contemptors.
Oh, you had to. Why did you have to join? I've suffered enough at the hands of Pardo and William, and it's just, why did you have to join them?
Because they're good. And, had to be done.
Yeah.
I need all the guns I can get to try and mow these boys down.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're my first targets.
Yeah. Hopefully they survive for a few turns. So.
Let's see.
Yeah. Heavy sports. 3 Venom Crawlers. Nice. I love Venom Crawlers. Yeah. I'm almost finished painting my other 2, so Red Corsairs will have 3 as well now. Nice. So it's going to be good. I think that's all the Chaos armies in the studio had 3 Venom Crawlers at that point. So.
Except Death Guards.
Yeah, Death Guard, but they don't get them, so they get Blight Haulers. Yeah. Dedicated transports, 3 Rhinos, all with combi bolters as standard, and all with Havoc missiles as well.
Which are annoying because they're blasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They're strength 5 as well. So.
Yeah, it's true. Wow, they're actually pretty good against Orks.
Yep.
Yeah, because I have 6 plus save.
To be fair, these are glued on, so it's not like I'm
oh, right, okay.
trying to tailor to your list at this point. Yeah. They have to have them.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I think that's my list. With the points changes, the Volkites obviously have gone up, so I lost 40 points extra there. But the Marines have gone down 2 points each, so I gained 32 points there. So I'm actually like 8 points more expensive than this would have been before the points book. So no real change for me. So
well, I'll
onto
go
the
on to
Goffs.
mine, and I'll start with points, because this list is actually 2,085 points with the old points. So I've saved 85 points since the new book. I mean, I have built my list to take advantage as much as possible of the points change.
Yeah.
But 85 extra points in this list, which...
So, get my excuse now. If I lose, it's because he's got more points than me.
No, that's just balance. That's just balance. But anyway, I'll go through it,
Yep.
and I'll point out the points changes as I go along. So it is just one battalion, and I'm not spending any pre-game CP, so I'm starting on 12, which is amazing. I never start on 12. But anyway, it's a battalion. I've got 2 HQs. So we've got the thus unnamed Mega Armored War Boss, my newest model I think that I've painted. And he is my Warlord today. And he has got Might is Right as his Warlord trait, so that gives him the extra attack and the extra strength, importantly, because he only has strength 9, so it brings it up to strength 10 with the Ouch Chopper. And his relic is Da Crushing Armor, so that gives him a 1+ save, incredible. And it gives him the mortal wounds on the charge in combat, which is also really useful.
That's not bad.
There was one other point, I forgot the other part of that armor. But anyway.
Invulnerable save.
Oh yeah, 4 invulnerable save. Exactly. So,
I got you.
yeah, well done. He's joined by Limelicker. Limelicker will be supporting him and other units on the table. He's got Warpath and Fist of Gork, so very useful extra attacks, extra strength there from both of those spells. Into troops. So I've got a lot of troops. I have taken 2 squads of 14 Gretchen, and that's because I had 10 points, so I had to get rid of 2 grots. But yeah, 2 squads of 14, sit on the back, hold objectives, and then 4 squads of 20 Orc boys. I've only managed to fit 3 in here, but I've got old Ghaz here representing his squad of 20 over there. But yeah, it's a lot of bodies, and they're all Goffs as well. I've got to mention that at the beginning. All running as Goffs, so it's a lot of extra attacks with those 6s generating extra hits.
Yeah.
Moving on to elites, we've got a squad of 10 Tankbusters, and I may as well speak about their ride, the Squig-Off. It's gone down 20 points, so I mean it's still expensive. It's still I think 150 points, but every little helps, and they are good. It's a tough. I don't know how to run rockets exactly now, but I think this is a good way to do them.
Yeah.
It's a tough, shell of meat for you to go through before you can access my rockets. And the tank busters are also upgraded to Boom Boys, giving them AP -3, which again it helps. The other elites choice are Meganobs, again standard Meganobs, Power Claw, custom shooter, and they have all been reduced by 5 points each. So again, another big help there. That's it for elites. Heavy support. This was obviously going for one of my heavy support choices. The other 2 are a squad of 6 killer cans. Yes, I'm running 6. Pardo's going to shout at me, but I'm just going to rely on them not running away, maybe spend 2 CP to keep them on the table. I have 12 after all. So yeah, and they have also all been reduced by 5 points. So that's 30 points out of my army there. That's really good. And finally, a gun wagon. I've upgraded it with Daboomer. It's got the 4 big shooters and Daboomer, so the kill cannon upgraded to Daboomer, and that has also been reduced by 15 points. So I've just packed as many point redacted units in as possible.
Daboomer takes it from D6 to 2D6 shots, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's decent.
It's very nice.
It's decent. Anyway, that is my list. As I said, Goffs, 1 battalion, 12 command points.
Nice. So Goffs, they give you extra hits and 6s in combat. Do they do anything else for you?
When I charge, it's +1 strength.
That's not bad.
Very decent, yeah.
And World Eaters, because I forgot to mention it, on the charge you get an additional attack. So it's only the first round of combat. So Berserkers would only get in the first fight, not the second fight. So
nice.
Yeah. So I think that is all the list
done. That is my list done. That is your list.
So we shall come back now with some secondaries for you. Okay, and Jamie, you take us off with secondaries?
That's very kind. I will start with my 2 ones, which I've taken, because I've taken a third from the Codex, my 2 ones which are from the Nactus book. So I've got Bring It Down. Now that's changed slightly. It's a bit better. I think I can get 16 points out of your list because of basically everything's just shifted up a wound, hasn't it? So your rhinos...
So all the things were 10, and now we're 2 points instead of the old 1.
Exactly.
So these are still worth 2 each, but...
So that helps quite a lot. So I've got Bring It Down. I have then got Raise the Banners. My Gretchen are just do nothing else. They're just going to raise the banner, so that's what they're there for. And then I've got... it is called... do you remember what it was?
Green Tide.
Green Tide, yeah. That's my Codex specific one. I don't think I've ever taken it before. That's why I couldn't remember the name. But it's like a different engage on all fronts. And we were having a bit of a debate before the game because it says divide the table. I know people have had this debate on engage on all fronts before, because it says divide the table into 4 even quarters.
Yeah.
So we were
could obviously
saying,
be
could I divide it into 4
that way,
strips, you know? And,
that way.
but anyway, we've decided just to be fair, we're just going to do the standard 4 quarters. But anyway, if I have a squad with 11 or more models in 2 quarters, I score 3 points.
Yeah.
If I have it in all 4, I score 5 points a turn. Now, I've got 6 squads with 11 or more models. So, I mean, that's pretty achievable. Just the Gretchen alone. If you don't, and if you do target them, means you're not targeting anything else. Then if they just stay alive at the back, I'm going to be generating 3 points a turn. So I think it's quite effective.
Yeah, that's worth it.
So anyway, those are my 3 secondaries.
Nice. So as you said, you've only taken 1 from the Codex. That is a new rule now.
Yeah.
In the book, that you can only take 1 from outside the chapter approved book, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I like that change. No more Dark Angels taking 2 from their books. So.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
Yep. My secondaries, I'm going for Stranglehold.
Nice.
I want to get across the board. I want to hold as much as possible. Bring it down, because
exactly the same as before.
Yeah, except for that is worth 3 and this is worth 3 as well.
Yeah. So I think you've got like
12 points there. Yep.
Nice.
And the last one is the Long War, which is a new one for Chaos Space Marines. You see, if I kill you off an objective, I get 1 point. If I then take an objective off you, I get a bonus 2 points. So I can maximum 3 a turn, but it's quite nice. I could max out over the game, but
considering we're going to be clashing in the middle of melee, I think it's achievable in this game. But in other situations, it might be harder to achieve.
Yeah, I don't think I'll max it out, but hopefully I should get a good score on it. So,
nice.
Yeah. So that is the list, the secondaries, the mission, the terrain, everything. Let's get into the game and go see Pardo.
Finally, the Blood God has delivered us a worthy opponent. Too long has my axe grown tired of reaping the skulls of the weak. Our raids go unchecked. Without true resistance, the Imperium is nothing but a dying old man calling out for aid. It is pathetic. They are not worthy of our vengeance. But these Orks, they are relentless in number as they are in thirst for battle. I could slay these creatures for all eternity in Khorne's name. They fight as if they worship at the base of the Skull Throne itself. For every one I bring down, 100 more pour over the horizon, and I can feel the nails bite all the harder for it. Glory to the Skull Throne. Glory to the Blood God.
And here we go! Both armies now fully deployed and ready for war. It's gonna be a
Whoa! La guerra!
It's gonna be very bloody. Now, I always ask this question and I always forget. Do orcs bleed in red or green?
It's green.
It's green. Okay, so a lot
I don't know, mushroom sauces are generally quite creamy white, so...
Creamy white brown.
Yeah.
You know, I suppose my
creamy white brown. Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So, we're playing one of the new missions, which is...
Tear down their icons.
There we go. So if you skip the introduction...
Naughty, naughty.
There we go. Perfect. So, 5 objectives on the table. 1 here just directly in the middle. And then 4 on every quarter. So 1 in every quarter, sorry, as you can see there. The first roll-off was won by Chris.
Yep.
He decided to go on this side just because it's a bit better, because there's a massive win on his quarter, whilst there's just a pile of crates on this side. So I think you've done it basically because of that, right? A bit more hiding on your side?
There's tactics behind it. It wasn't just, I'll take that one because my army's on that side already.
Okay, fair enough.
Can't believe you're scared of my shit.
Tactics. Yeah, you're scared. You've deployed quite actually scary. You're scared of them?
I don't want to get shot by the walkouts, but I can't really avoid them. But anyway.
That's true. Yeah, you can't avoid them, and you've already deployed backwards 6 inches, so you're going to have an extra turn of running towards them.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered because he's coming towards me.
That's true. Both of them clashing in the middle. That's what everybody's here for.
Yeah.
We want to clash in the middle. A lot of blood, a lot of green, brown, creamish blood from the Orks. And yeah, so before we get stuck into deployments, we're going to quickly go through what we're playing the terrain as. So obviously we've got a lot of ruins on the table. I believe all of them are more than 5 inches tall.
Yep.
So they're all obscuring. We are using the whole base for them. So it's just easier to play with that. We've got crates on here, as I already said, and then we've got a couple of craters scattered around the battlefield. I think there's one here, there's one
here
just there on the side, there's one
underneath
the squiggle, and then we're going to use this killer here as a crater as well.
Is that not the toilet?
That's the toilet for you
My
guys.
berserker's been using that as a toilet. So.
That's where it smells. Anyway, let's go on to deployment. Let's start off with the Orks, which is closer to my side.
Okay.
So, Jamie, take us through what's actually happening here.
As you can see, there is a gun wagon right on that back.
Yes, there is.
And there is also a squad of Gretchen, which are
Oh,
on the
hiding away.
right round there, so they're on the objective.
Okay.
Nice and safe.
Perfect.
Then we have a squad.
Yeah, and with the small bases, you can actually conga line with them because they can't run
Absolutely.
away. Yeah. Okay. Start with all the Ork boys here.
20 boys.
Yeah.
Moving a bit more to the middle, another 20 boys.
Yes.
We have the killer cans in front of that squad of 20 boys.
Okay.
And then carrying on along the back, another squad of 20 boys. Lime liquor is over there.
Oh
Red
yeah,
wine,
they're in
lime
the
liquor.
middle. Didn't notice it.
Yeah,
Was
so mixed in with the boys. We have in this ruin, we have the Meganons, with now benefiting from a 1+ armor save.
Yes, that's what you want to do.
And the unnamed Warboss, Mega Armored Warboss.
Unnamed. I love that model.
I
He's
think
so cool.
He's a
He's
very nice
huge
model.
as well. When I was taking the pictures before, he's huge compared to
He's
the
big,
normal
yeah.
boy. Okay, another unit of 20 boys.
Another unit of 20 boys, the squad of 14
Oh,
Gretchen
yeah.
hiding
What-
right in that corner,
Yep.
and the squad
And the squiggle himself on the crater.
Yeah.
He's probably made the crater because he
Yeah.
weighs a lot.
That's where he was sleeping.
Oh,
Sunk
he
into
slept
the
there.
earth.
Ah,
And then he woke him up.
makes sense now, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go on to the other
What
side.
I'm
of
not
the
thinking
battlefield.
is, I mean,
Yeah.
like, so you are being cunning but brutal today.
Cunning but brutal.
Cunning but brutal. Yeah, that's actually specifically what Jamie would do.
Yeah.
He's cunning but brutal because I've seen him drunk. He's very brutal, and I've also seen him cunning side. Okay, so let's go on to the world eaters now. Take us through
Here
what's
we have
actually happening
brutal
here.
yet cunning.
Yes,
Rhino here with the 8 Marines in, sorry.
normal Marines, right?
8 normal
Yeah,
Marines,
okay.
Obviously the Contemptor there.
Yep.
Khârn, Exalted
Khârn's in there.
Champion, and 8 Berserkers in that one.
Okay, so that's the party bus.
9 Berserkers here,
Yep.
which hurts me to have 9 of them.
I know.
I spent 2 CP to do the pre-game move with them. So I need to do that.
Do you
still.
do it now or do it?
I think it's when the game begins.
Yeah, so
I
you
can
don't
wait
have
and
to
see.
do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Venom Crawler 1, Venom Crawler 2,
Yep.
Venom Crawler 3 over here.
Is the other one there?
Yep.
Okay.
See over here, Disco Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Another Contemptor.
Lead in the charge.
Yeah.
Is he a warlord?
No,
Was he a warlord?
Khârn's
Khârn's a warlord. He
He
doesn't,
doesn't have to be, but
I'm
he has
sure
to
he
be.
will be when the codex is out
Yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah, like
it's happening a lot right recently. Yeah. Perfect.
So,
Another Contemptor.
yep, 8 more Marines back there.
Okay.
The last Rhino with 8 Berserkers in the flank.
Perfect. Okay, so
Yeah.
there we have
Nice
it.
and
That's
easy.
the 2 deployments. Basically, they're all just ready to go. All ready to go into the center and smash each other up.
Yeah.
Interesting mission, which Chris has explained at the beginning already, more or less how it works.
Yep.
So we will see it, obviously, preview in the battle, hopefully. And with that said, let's go on to roll-offs.
Yep.
It's an interesting roll-off. Do you want to go first? Who wants to go first?
I
Does
want
any
to
of
go
you-
first because I think I can kill one of the Volcates, and if I can do that, it will help.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I want to start shooting in with
Yeah,
what guns I
you've
do
got
have.
you've got the Volkites on that side, which is always good. Anyway, let's roll off. So let's start off with Chris and his World Eaters dice. That is a 5. Okay, Ghaz, your turn.
Whoa.
That is a 3. So we will see the World Eaters going first. We'll catch you back after movement. Coming up next. And we're back. Movement now over for the World Eaters. Everything moving up the field, obviously, in World Eater fashion. So I haven't been paying attention a lot because you've been doing it yourself.
Yep.
So I think it's better if you take us through the movement phase and not me.
It's pretty simple. The Rhino's shuffled up here, so
Okay.
it's within bolter range of these grots
Perfect.
and missiles.
And myself, yeah.
Venom Crawlers moved over. Well, 3 Venom Crawlers moved up. You see, this one's got line of sight on the killer cans.
Okay.
These 2 can both see the Squiggoth,
Perfect.
all in range of the +1 tip from the Disco Lord.
Which is amazing.
Shuffled up, shuffled up. These guys did the 9-inch move plus a normal move. It's kind of pointless, really.
What is it? 1 CP? Or is it 2 CP?
2 CP.
It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because what is it? They move 9 inches up.
Yeah, they just moved 9 inches.
And then they move 7, right?
7 or 6, can't remember.
Okay.
But basically, they 9-inch moved on to like here. They just shuffled there.
Yeah, it's good because you can use basically the terrain to hide and be a bit further forward. And get
I'm on that objective
as well.
for Stranglehold. So.
Perfect. Okay.
Moved up, moved up, moved up.
Yep. Nothing's advanced, right?
Nothing's advanced. Everything stayed in the rhinos as well that needed to.
Yeah, for now.
There's no point getting out yet.
Okay, so that was quick. No psychic phase, obviously.
Nope. Down with Psychers.
Yeah, so straight on to shooting coming up next. Shooting phase now. We're going to start with the rhinos, trying to take out some. Is it orcs?
Yeah, shooting at the boys.
Yeah, the boys in the back here, right? So it's just the missiles?
Yeah, just missiles.
Just the missiles. No, the bolters are not in range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is blast, so 6 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay. I've just realised no demon princes.
Nope, no
I think
demon
it's the first time we've used the world eaters without demon princes. Probably.
Yeah. If you've ever got new units like Discolor, got the Marines to use.
It is.
Strength 5, so wound on 4s. 2 wounds.
Okay, 2
no
wounds.
AP.
No AP.
6 on t-shirt saves. No.
Okay, so that's 2 orcs dead.
Yep.
Rinse and repeats.
Yep, same one for the next one. That's a lot worse.
And toughness 5. Your strength 5, right?
Yeah, strength 5. That's
Okay,
comp, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Up.
T-shirt saves.
Nope.
Nope, that's another 2 removed from play.
Then we go on to the Volkite down there.
Okay.
He's going to shoot at
So,
that
so
spot.
this one's first, right?
Yeah.
Firing through the corridor here onto
That unit boys.
that unit of boys.
I
as
want
well.
to kill the boys.
Okay, so a little bit of a grudge going against that unit of boys.
So hit on 3s.
Yeah. No rerolls, right, on this one?
No rerolls. No rerolls anyway. Because Khârn's the only one that gives rerolls and he's in the tank.
Perfect.
Strength 6, so wound on 3s. Wow. Not a single.
No mortal wounds, but you don't really need this anyway.
3,
Because
6,
t-shirt
7.
saves.
7 wounds.
7 wounds. T-shirt save going.
T-shirt saves. Oh, hey! 5 died.
He celebrates 2 passes.
Oh, I do.
I mean, that is a lot.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get some more dice and carry on shooting. More shooting now coming from the other flank. Now we're going to start with the rhino firing into the baby crots.
Yep.
This is not nice.
It's not very, well, it means he's not shooting my
The
boys.
the baby orcs.
Yeah.
But I can't see the boys.
I always say the baby orcs.
Yeah. No, they're not baby orcs.
I know they're not.
They're a different
But
species.
you tell them and they feel bad when they shoot at baby orcs.
Yeah, if you think about it, orcoids would be, what is it, like species, class, remember that? Like family?
Yeah.
They're the same family, but they're not the same species.
Because there's orcs, there's gods, and there's the
Yeah, they're all
smaller ones.
orcoids.
Snotlings.
Snotlings.
Snotlings used to be the smart ones.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
They
they're
made the
pretty
orcs.
smart. Oh, they still found the orcs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they found them.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So we
Get
should roll
inside.
here. Yeah.
So yeah, so this is missiles first. Again, unit of 11, so it's full hits.
Perfect.
And toughness 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So 3s. That is 4 wounds, no APs.
Okay.
Then
But
2 shots from
no
the
AP,
copy.
so don't you have a 6 up?
No.
No,
7
I have
up
a
save.
7.
Okay. So what's this? The missiles?
No, this is the bolter.
The bolter. Okay. You did the other way around, right?
Yep.
1 hits and
1 wound.
1 wound. Another grot dead. Another baby orc dead. Okay, so moving on to Venom Crawlers.
Yep, let's start with this first one.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a CP for Demon Forge.
Obviously, your favourite strat, isn't it?
Has to be.
That's your favourite strat. Okay, so where we
he's
go?
going to shoot at these boys.
Into the killer Khârns.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
So, number of shots, 4 shots. Hitting on 3s because of the Discolord.
Yep.
We roll the 1.
Obviously, because of the strats.
Yep.
Demon Forge.
Strength 8, so wound on 3s. With the rerolls. So that is 4 wounds on your killer cans and
Yep.
-2.
-2.
5 plus saves.
Okay. And
3 go through.
3 go through.
So these are 5 wounds each, right?
5 goes each.
Cool. So I'll roll the first 2.
And rapture.
You don't get ramp shot against this strength 8.
No.
So 1, 2. That's 5 wounds total.
5 wounds.
So does it explode?
Let's see.
Is it? Do they have 5 wounds each? Only
Yeah,
have 6?
5 goes each.
Okay. It does explode. Okay, so
1 mortal wound over here.
yeah, I think they just blow 3 inches, right?
Yeah, just 3.
So and you lose probably 1
1 mortal
from
wound
there.
there as well.
Perfect.
Bad.
Okay, are you going to carry on shooting?
Yep. Let's go just on to the next Venom Crawler.
Yep.
These are going at the
Let's get a
squiggle.
squig off. Okay.
So number of shots, just 2
Oh,
shots.
oh,
Hits on 3s. 2 hits. Toughness
8.
8. So wounds on 4s. 1 wound, -2.
-2.
So 5 ups. Nope, that is a fail. D3 damage.
3
Is the big
damage.
3. Okay, and we're going to finish off the third one?
Yep.
Same target, right?
Yep, same target.
Okay,
So that's 5 shots this time.
that's much better.
Again, hits on 3s. 4s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep.
-2 again, so 5 up.
Whey.
Is a pass.
That just leaves this Contemptor left.
Yep. Is he going into the same targets? Or is he
Um,
going to kill some more?
Problem is he gets round shot against us, so it comes
yes,
damage
because
1.
it's strength 6.
Yeah.
It is very true. So are you going to kill...
So I think he's going to shoot down this squad of boys here.
Okay, into the one just behind, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they can't hide anymore. And here we go. 16 shots coming in hot. No rerolls here.
Oh.
It would be cool if the Disco Lord gave rerolls as well against Demon.
I think he will in the new
Yeah,
codex.
give a bit of an aura at least, apart from the +1.
3s to
but
wound.
it's-
Not a single 6 again.
Okay.
3, 6.
I've used
8
them all
wounds.
when I'm using them
Yep.
with the Blood Angels.
He should save.
Woohoo! 2.
Okay, 2 passed. I love how he
Switch.
celebrates when he passes like 1 or 2.
When you got 6 up saves, is what
Yeah.
you do.
Perfect, so I believe that's the end of his shooting phase, right?
Yep, because he's out of range.
Is there any
Boltgun-
charges?
Nope, I'm out of range. So
Out of
he's
range.
got morale possibly?
Okay, so that's a quick turn, maybe.
Morale.
Jamie, don't celebrate before you do your morale.
I know.
Never do that. Curses
I know.
you.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got this blob here,
Yep, this blob here has suffered.
Okay.
Very, very great.
and obviously, for those of you who haven't played the new Orks, they don't get the leadership from the amount of boys around them, right?
Just for the purposes of the 1 and 2 when they flee.
1 and 2.
So when what's it called?
Combat
Yeah,
attrition.
Combat
attrition.
attrition, yeah.
Okay, so this one first.
This
you
one
basically
first.
need
Need
a
a
1.
one, yeah.
Which you
Woohoo!
get. Now you can celebrate. See, that's a good celebration. And then a 1 on the other one as well. There's a 1!
And
Wow.
bros, come on.
Fearless. We want the triple 1! Oh, nearly. That's a 2.
So 1 goes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left.
8 left. Okay, and no. Do these have the
No,
the
they
same
don't
rule?
have the bomb.
Okay,
There's
so
only
1.
ones anyway.
Once. So that's 2 more.
2 more.
Okay, but quite impressive with
I
the
think-
double 1 roll.
I think the killer cans have to do it as well.
Losing
What's the
one.
leadership?
Shall I? I believe it's 5 or 6.
I think it's leadership 6. You
Roll
lost
it.
1.
And we're seeing
Roll it and
command.
we'll see.
But then is I might want to use the auto pass.
No,
Sure.
you need to use it now.
Yeah,
then.
exactly. So I want to check
Check the
leadership.
stats, then we'll
Okay.
come back.
Perfect. So we're gonna do.
We'll just do it off camera.
We'll do it off camera. Either you'll spend the 2 CP or roll off camera, and we'll let you know what's happened. Cool movement over now for the Goffs. Again, everything moving frontal towards the enemy, and this again is what we are here for. So a lot of advancing, obviously, because there we go.
That
He
was
has
a couple.
called. It's a little one.
That was a little
That
one.
was a little one, but it's good because the neighbors have been complaining about those was. So it's good. So yeah, he's called the Wa, so everything can advance and charge. So he has advanced with both the Mega Knobs and the War Boss. 8-inch charge now to a possible Disco Lord.
It might even be slightly lower with the Mechanos. Might be a 7, but we'll just check it.
Okay, and then take us through the rest. So everything's just
Yeah,
basically
everything's-
moved up.
So what's happened is he's brought these Gretchen down to below 15
Yes.
models. So I need to make sure there's a squad of 15 boys here at the moment,
Okay,
but I need
just
to
behind this ruin, right?
yeah, just behind this room.
Okay,
But I need to get these guys over to guarantee my second move.
okay,
So they've just shuffled back along the back from there.
yeah,
Everything else has just moved forwards.
perfect. We did do off camera. You did pay 2
Yes, I
CP
paid
to auto
2CP.
pass.
On a 6, they would have
Because
run.
on 6
couldn't-
but you
couldn't
don't
risk it on a 3
you don't want to risk it. Exactly, and you do have a lot of CP as well to do that. So again, on this side, obviously the Grots have stayed put onto this objective. The tank
Yeah.
has moved up.
They are raising the banners though.
They are raising the banners on this side. The tank has moved up and is now on this base, so he can fire through. And obviously the killer cans have just moved up, right?
Just moved, yeah.
Because they do want to shoot
They
their
want to
rockets
shoot.
up. Perfect. So that is the movement phase. We're going to quickly go on to the psychic phase. We've got the little, what's it called
Line
again?
licker.
Line licker. There we go. Which is a
Wind boy.
weird boy. There we go. So the weird boy now, Mr. Line licker, is going to cast
He is casting Warpath on the Megabots.
Warpath on the Megamobs, which
Grants
gives them an
them
extra attack.
Extra attack, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, it fails.
It's a double 1 actually.
I'll spend a secret.
Okay.
Oof, just goes off on a 6.
Okay. Perfect. So now, are you going to pay that
Yep.
nasty CP?
So 1 CP for Scorn of Sorcery.
Drop a dice. He dropped a
That's
dice.
because you're in the building.
Yeah. You just make dice become
gets
like
nervous,
butter coated.
So
And then 4+, and negate the powers.
perfect. And it's there we go. So that's negated, and it's any units within 24.
Yeah, any World D2 unit.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Does he have a second one?
Yep, Fist of Gork on the walls.
Okay. Fist of Gork, and that's a 10. And
plenty.
Chris can only do that one, sadly.
Because
But
it's strapped.
at least it's taken.
There is a relic, I think, that can
Can do
do
another
the
one,
same
yeah.
sort of thing.
And you know
It
that,
makes you perils as well.
Perfect.
that might be Super Fists of Gork.
Okay.
Let's see if
Super.
it's an 11 or a 10. Fist of Gork. 11. It's not Super Fist of Gork.
Okay. So you got, what did you roll, a 10?
I rolled a 10.
Okay, perfect.
It's just a little fist.
Just a normal Fist of Gork.
Okay, perfect. So that is it. Let's go into the shooting phase. Coming up next. Okay, here we go. We've got the tank busters now trying to bust up the dreadnoughts. So a lot of shots coming in, and they're D3 shots each. So we're going to roll for that first.
10 D3.
Yep.
Okay.
So what's that? 3,
So that's
4.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Plus 2 over here.
Okay.
Plus 2 over here.
Yep.
Plus 2 over here.
Okay. Jamie's
Plus
counting,
2
not
over
me.
here. Okay.
But it was a lot.
1, 2, 3. Okay, those
a
are the
lot.
hits.
All many shots. They're not hits yet.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just all counted. It goes 1, 2, few, not
Exactly.
many.
And so +1 to hit,
Plus
right?
one to
Because
hit.
it's a vehicle.
Force to hits.
Now, do they get the auras? Do they get?
It's
Don't
not,
get mice on take heavy weapon moved.
not in the
Not in the squiggle.
That's
Yeah.
the squiggle.
But
cool.
now, I thought that they didn't get any rules.
They don't get abilities from other units. There's their own abilities still facing.
Okay,
Okay,
fair enough.
and now this is threat hits.
Okay, so 3s to 1s.
Okay, just 3. Okay, this is AP minus 3 now because they are boom boys.
Boom boys, the
Yeah.
best upgrade there is. Okay,
6 or 8.
8.
Khorne's number.
Okay, remember that there is a -1, Jamie, on the dreadnoughts because he
So each of them will be damaged to.
damage 2, not 3, but which is really good anyway. So 5 ups. 2. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's him dead unless you reroll into a 5.
I need to.
Yeah, I think he survived. No! Does he explode? So that's the dreadnought. Oh, well done, JB.
Nope.
Oh.
There's the 5 though.
High five. Yeah. Okay, so
This is high fiving.
Orks killing chaos.
Favoritism.
Listen, I hate chaos. I hate
You
them.
love chaos.
No, I hate
You
them.
love it.
So here we go. What else have we got?
We
We're
can
gonna
put
more rockets.
More rockets. into
Okay,
that
so we've got the killer Khârns next, trying to take out the other dreadnought. That would be huge if he actually takes the other dreadnought off.
Yep.
So let's do this. So
So
5
5
T3.
Oof,
There's
bad
3,
roll.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8.
So there's 1 extra one here and 2 extra ones there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, rinse and repeat. Hitting on 4s because they're grots.
Exactly.
That isn't a very good roll.
No. Okay, and I'm wounding on 3.
Okay, actually it was a good roll.
It's okay.
Not
That's
bad.
4 wounds.
Do you want to reroll 1 or do you want to?
Yeah, may as well. I have the CP.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, so you need to drop down now to 8, and these are 5 ups.
So leave
These
him
are
on.
only AP
2, 4,
minus
6,
2.
8.
Doesn't matter.
Minus
5 ups.
doesn't matter.
5
Yeah.
upside.
So he's on 1 wound
One wound
remaining.
left. Close.
Okay.
I think there might be some more guns going into it.
Yes, I think so too. So we'll let Jamie have a little think
Yep.
about, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, here we go. This will be finishing off the shooting phase. This is our last unit to actually have guns in range. Because these are
Like all advanced.
advanced and they're Darker weapons. Okay, so what he's going to do is actually going to split fire. He's going to do the boomer gun into the 1 wound remaining dreadnought because he does want to kill it. He doesn't want that gun shooting. They don't degrade either. And then he's going to shoot all the big shooters into this unit of berserkers, which he can just clip. Now he is in rapid fire range as well. Daka range. So it's 20 shots.
20 shots from the big shooters.
Here we go.
These are hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
So not a huge amount.
But remember, berserkers still have only 1
Yeah, I know.
wound, which is crazy. Are they strength 4 or 5?
They are strength 5.
Okay, so 3's to wounds.
Okay.
Because you're strength 5, right? It's not the toughness.
6 wounds.
6 wounds. Any AP?
No.
Okay.
One hit. 3 ups.
Wow.
4 dead.
Do you want to reroll any of those? No.
I can't really reroll.
Oh. That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Berserker's there, I'm not happy, see? That's the only thing that I'm not happy with, Chaos, when they die. Okay, and then we've got the Boomer now.
Yep.
It's
So
2d6 shots.
heavy 2d6.
You need to roll high here, Jamie.
Oh,
That's quite high.
that's a
So
nine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
9 shots hitting on
Hitting
5s,
on
right?
4s.
Why?
Because it's a gun wagon,
Yes.
and a gun wagon with its main weapon
Yep.
has the periscope.
Basically, a Grot is firing it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So it's on 4s rather.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s. Okay.
Not bad.
And now it's red eight, so winning on 3s.
Yep, nice to one.
So 3.
Oh, man.
AP minus
Please
2.
pass the ball, Chris.
3-5 upset.
Please pass the ball.
I've done it
We've
before.
got all the World Eater players now rooting for you. Oh! And you can't re-roll anymore. So that's him dead. Does he go up?
No.
No, he doesn't. Okay, so 2 Contemptors with Volkites removed from play. That is huge, especially coming from Orc shooting. That is the end of shooting. And that is it. I will leave the shooting phase right there. Charge phase, and here on the other side of the battlefield, we have the big unit of 20 Orcs charging into both the Venom Crawler and the Rhino, whilst on the other side of the ruin, we do have the Mega Armored Knobs and the War Boss himself charging only into the Disco Lord. We're going to start off with these guys here, because Chris is spending ACP to Overwatch, and these are the knobs which need a 7 first. So let's do the Overwatch first.
So number of shots? 3.
Here's 3.
Strength 6. Useless.
The gods are not with you today, sir. Okay, so we need a 7-inch charge.
Yeah.
That is a 4, and 4 is an 8, and then we've got the War Boss, which needed a 9.
9 shots. So this I'd like him to get in. Let's see.
Yes, I bet you. I bet you will.
Oh,
So 5, 6, 7, 8. You do have a
here we go.
reroll.
No.
Oh, that was a 6, and I thought it was going to be today the day, but it's not today. And we move on to the other side.
Be 7 to get into the spikes there. There's 7 there as well.
Okay, so
7.
you need a 7.
Oh, I just reroll that. No, here we go. Okay, that's it.
Perfect. Okay, so both 2 units at least in combat. Let's go into the fight phase coming up next. Okay, we're back just for a short little charge. Well, actually, it's not a little short charge. It's a very long one. It's a 12-inch charge. Jamie's just noticed. It's actually a 10-inch charge into them, but he had to pass through the crater, making it a 12. But look, he's got here we go. There's nothing to lose. So he's going to try and get this in.
Oh,
No.
I don't know if Killer Can's out there we go because they're Gretchen.
Okay.
Roll in here, we decide.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So, and now what we're going to start off, there's a lot of attacks, and it will be happening a lot in this battle, but we'll try and put a few in, but when there's so many attacks going in, we'll probably have to cut off and do the rolls off camera. But for this one, which are the Mega Armored Knobs, we will be doing it on camera for your viewing pleasure. So, if you actually kill the Disco Lord as well, plus the 2 Dreadnoughts, it's going to be big.
It's a very good turn 1.
Yeah.
Orks.
Okay, here we go.
I'm spending 2 command points for Unbridled Carnage!
Say it again, didn't listen.
Unbridled Carnage!
Fair enough. Okay, so you're down to
8. Khorne's number.
Oh, that's not good.
Any 5s or 6 are an extra hit.
Okay, 5 and 6.
Yep.
That's dead to the full gripper with extra steps.
Okay.
So you're hitting on 4s, right?
Hitting on 3s.
3s, they don't have a -1 to hit with it.
But I have a +1 because of the War Boss. That is, he's within 6.
Okay.
Take out all the misses.
So
first.
let's put
Do
misses.
War Bosses give this, or is this an extra you've given them?
So they're Goffs. They get extra hits on 6s.
Yes.
And then Unbridled Carnage for 2 command points. I make the extra hits on 5s.
Okay, no, I mean the +1 to hit.
The +1 to hit is given by the War Boss.
That is just a standard rule?
It's
or
just
is
a standard rule that War Bosses have. Any, I think it's character or core within 6 inches is
Wow.
+1 to hit.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the hits.
Yep.
Just 1 miss.
Do they make you reroll as well, or is it just Ghaz that gives the rerolls?
Ghaz gives an extra attack.
Extra attack and
2
rerolls
Goffs.
as well.
Rerolls
1s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But anyway, no, I don't have rerolls.
Okay.
And then I'm strength 10.
Type 6, so 3.
3 to 1. Okay.
Okay.
Move a couple of
That's
there.
that.
And do you want to roll those?
Yeah, I'm not going to roll those ones.
Okay.
What's the AP?
-3. So 4.
5 up. 5 up.
5 up, yeah. Okay.
Made a few.
I don't think it's enough.
What's the,
That's a pass as well.
yeah.
Damage
That
2.
is enough to kill him perfectly.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Do you need to reroll?
Yep.
I think it's important, right? That's all his attacks got in already.
Yeah.
So,
If I could Disco Lord one more turn.
yes, that would be really good.
Nope.
No,
Of course
does he, and it doesn't explode.
No, they don't
So
explode.
that is another really good kill by JB. Let's move on to the next combat. We'll do all the rolls, all the wounds, and cut you back for any saving throws. And like that, we are back. So how many wounds in total?
9 on the Venom Crawler, 2 on the right.
9 on the Venom Crawler, 2 on the Rhino. Remember that we did call the war, so we had extra attacks as well, and also with the piling there was a lot of orcs coming in. So this is on the Venom Crawler.
4 pluses.
-1, yeah.
So
on
that
the
is 5
choppers,
wounds.
5 wounds. And then on the Rhino,
2 on the Rhino. Pass both of
both
those.
passed. Okay, so
So
it's your
how many-
time to strike back.
He's left on 5.
Okay.
So do the Rhino first.
Yep. 3 attacks.
4 attacks because he got charged. 1 hit.
And
1 wound.
1 wound, strength 7.
You should save. No.
No. He runs over an orc. Okay, and then we've got the
Venom
Venom
on
Crawler.
the middle profile now.
Yep.
So this is with the big claws.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep. 2 hits.
Uh,
Strength 7. So 2 wounds, 2 dead.
so 2 dead, yep. All these have minus.
And 2 Soul Flare Tendrils. 1 hit. Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. And anything else? That's
nope.
it, right?
That's all my attacks back.
Perfect. Okay, so that finishes off turn 1.
Yeah, just I.
Quite
You got
brutal.
morale there, you got morale there.
Quite brutal. Okay, shall we do the Berserkers first?
Yep, so I lost 4, so I need a 1 to 4. So I'm good.
Okay,
Perfect.
I've lost 3. I have 7, 6, 5, 1 to 4 as well. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So no one running away. Everybody wants to get in and kill as many things as they can. They don't want to run away. This is the battle they've been waiting for. That is turn 1. Quite a brutal turn for Chris. A lot of key units being destroyed, but a lot of Berserkers still on the table. Let's catch you back for turn 2. On to turn 2. Movement now over for the World Eaters. Again on the World Eater side, moving up the field onto the Orks. And now we're going to see a good clash. We've already seen a
pretty good
preview.
clash.
A preview. Of
Well, actually, it was more like a shooting clash.
Yeah, it was shooting.
A clash of rockets.
Yeah.
Into
Now is
drones.
when we're going
I
to see
didn't
the
like that.
green, brownish, beigey blood come out. And the red.
Mushroom soup.
And the red. And
It's
the
time
red.
to make mushroom soup.
Yeah. So we've got these Marines coming out of this ruin, still on the objective.
They haven't moved.
Oh, they haven't
were.
moved. Okay.
Because this way they get 6 rapid fire bolt shots into these
Oh,
guys.
perfect.
So
Okay.
12 shots.
This Rhino has stayed put.
Yep. This Rhino, the guys jumped out.
Yep.
Going through the crate, unfortunately, so a bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's moved up here to hold the objective.
Okay.
The Berserkers have moved up here.
Yep.
Ready to
Inside the
charge into those guys back there.
Marine. Okay, they're probably breaking that statue as well at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
And what else has happened around here?
Venom Crawlers pushed up here.
Yep.
This one stayed in combat. It's healed up 2 wounds.
Okay, and it can shoot in combat.
Yep,
so
they
it's
can
fine.
shoot as well because it's only assault weapons. So,
Yep.
so plenty. And then these guys jumped out here. Rhino reversed. Then they moved.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Okay, so that is so. What did you do there? Sorry.
So these guys, Rhino was here.
Yeah.
They disembarked to here.
Okay.
Rhino reversed. And then they did the movement phase.
So you can so it's not disembark is not part of the movement phase. Okay, cool enough. I didn't know that.
Well, it's part of the movement phase, but it's not.
And you
It
can
doesn't
do that-
count for their movement.
Doesn't count for their movement.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that is the end of the movement phase. We'll catch you back for some shooting coming up next. And we're back, shooting phase now. We're going to start off with these Berserkers and Khârn.
Yeah.
Or
Start
is
with
it
Khârn.
Khârn first.
Yep.
Firing into these killer Khârns, obviously, Chris has been a bit smart because obviously he's wounded one in the back, so Jamie can't remove one in the front unless this one has been removed first. So killer Khârn first, hitting on 2s, always overcharges.
Yep.
Just such a cool rule. He can't die though.
Nope.
Just uses
Wounds
the
on a
wounds
3. He wounds.
and wounds. So go
Minus
straight
3.
3. You do not have an invulnerable save.
But I have a 6+ armor save.
Is it -3 in plasma?
Minus 3.
Oh,
Nope.
No.
Damage
okay,
2.
So damage 2. Ramshackle?
No.
No,
No,
Strength 8.
use a strength 8. Okay, so down to 2, and then we've got all the bolter shots
Okay.
coming
8
in.
bolt pistols. Hit on 3s. With 4 rerolls from Khârn. Nope.
No, okay. And
5.
5 to 1. 3 wounds.
3 wounds,
No
I'll take.
minus, so 3 up
3 up
saves.
saves. Oh!
Whoa, that is him dead unless you want to reroll.
I will reroll one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a pass. So 1 wound left on one of them. That is these people done. We do have this rhino.
Yep. So the bolter 2 shots going into there,
Perfect.
and the missiles again to the guys in
Into
the back.
the orcs in the back.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do the bolter shots first.
Yep.
Both hit.
Okay. And 5s to wounds, more wounds. And then we've got the 6 shots because it is blast, and Jamie does have a lot of orcs in that unit still.
Yep. Then hit on 3s.
Okay.
Wound on 4s.
4s to wounds, yes sir.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
No AP.
2 shot
Okay.
saves.
So 6 ups.
Hey!
There's another save. 2 orcs down.
Yep.
Now we do have this rhino, right?
Yep.
That's firing through the windows.
So the bolter will go there.
Yep.
The missiles will go to those guys in the
Into
back.
the same. Okay, so through the doors and the windows, we can get line of sight into both of
We'll do
these
the
units.
6 shots first. All
Perfect.
hit.
This is the missiles.
Yeah, the
What are they
missiles.
called again?
Havoc missiles.
Havoc missiles.
Again, wound on 4s. 3 wounds again.
3 wounds.
Okay, 2 shot save. 2 shot save! Yeah!
Okay, another further 2 removed, and now we've got the 4 shots on the bolters.
Yep.
Combi bolter.
Re-rolling because Khârn.
Yep.
Because it's within an inch.
It's 3 hits. I'm looking for those 5s, which
2.
it does get 2 of. 3 up saves,
Ooh.
and you do not have any
Over
more rerolls. No, into the
sorry,
killer contest.
Is that through?
2.
Two.
And that is
Oh.
him destroyed. Does he blow up?
No.
No, he doesn't. Okay, that's a further killer con removed from play. That will make him have to do a leadership again. And what else have we got?
So we've got berserkers in here. We've got 5 of them.
Okay.
One's going to throw a crack grenade at him.
Yep, into the war boss.
Yep, into
Is
the war
it
boss.
closest.
And the other 4 will do bolt pistols into the killer cans.
Into the killer can. Might as well, right?
Yep, so crack grenade. Hits.
Is it hits?
Is a
Is
wound.
it wounds? What's the crap again? Is it strength 5?
Strength 6.
Strength 6 and the frag is strength 3, right?
Yeah.
Strength 3. Okay.
So
Yeah.
1 wound, minus 1 I think it's.
-1, so 2 plus save because there's a 1 plus armor save.
How come he has a 1 plus save?
He has, as I explained in the intro, he is wearing dark crushing armor, which adds
Oh.
1 plus to 1.
Amazing.
Uh,
Why don't the Space Marines have this and the Orks do? It's probably in the head, right? It's all mind games.
No, I mean, look at that
Yeah,
precision
he
piece
is-
of
he is-
armor engineering.
He is
He
huge.
believes it's that good.
He is huge.
No wounds from them.
No wounds. Okay.
So
What else have we got? We've got the Venom Crawlers, right?
Yep. let's do this Venom Crawler first.
Yep.
Get into here.
Okay.
Number of shots.
Oh,
6
it's
shots.
big 6. And like Chris stated before, they're not heavy, so they're still hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And that's a good amount of hits. 2s to wounds. No, 3s to wounds.
Yeah, 3.
And these are dead orcs. Oh, so that's
Just
one
one
dead orc. Okay, and then we've got the other 2 going into the.
I'm going to do the 6 guys rapid firing down here first.
Okay,
They didn't
into the knobs.
Yep.
Okay.
Do those nice and quick.
Okay,
Got
and then
5.
wounding on 5s. The knobs are still toughness 5, aren't they? Jamie?
Yes.
3 wounds.
3 wounds,
The
Jamie.
rules and the AP of this?
No,
Nothing. 2
No.
plus saves. Hey!
Okay.
Terminates Orks.
There goes the dice.
Yep, that was nice.
Let's start with this Venom Crawler. I'm
Okay.
going to Demon Forge, and he's going into the squig
Go
off.
to the squig up.
Yep.
Okay.
So number of shots.
Whoa, that's
Big
what
6.
we want to see. Hitting on 4s though. No Disco Lord to help him out.
2 euros.
Okay,
Wow, that's still dropping.
nearly a full house. And wounding on
4s.
4s. Because are they still strength 8s?
Yeah, still strength
Are
8.
they a standard strength 8? Or do they drop with
They're
wounds?
strength 6, and they get +2 because of the gun.
Okay, and
so-
do they drop in strength?
Yeah, there's a middle bracket is strength 5, lowest
Okay.
bracket is strength 4.
So
4 wounds on the
4
squig off.
minus 2.
Minus
5
2.
up saves,
Five up
Jamie.
saves. Plus 2.
Plus 2. D3 damage.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
No ramshackle taking place.
No, because it's
Because of the
strength
strength 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many wounds does he have left?
It has 11 left.
11 left. Do you want to rinse and repeat with the next one?
Yeah, might as well go for it.
Okay.
So just 5 shots.
Put him out of shots again.
You let them down.
So if only the Disco Lord was alive.
Nothing.
No wounds. Okay.
And that's it, because this rhino fell back.
Yep. And you're not going to do any bolt shots
Oh,
from,
true,
from
yeah.
them. You
So-
can't go into them, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's do that.
We'll do that off camera because he has a 2 up save. He'll have to hit on wounds. And we'll come back for any saving throws and the charge. Okay, into the charge phase, but very quickly we have a couple of saves, right? So
4 2 plus saves.
4 wounds on the
Yeah, there.
On the Mega Knobs, they're fine, and onto the charge phase we go. So we're going to start off with the Berserkers first.
Yep. Berserkers first, go into the killer cans.
Okay, they need a 9 because sadly it's a 7-inch charge, but they are still on the craters, so they need a 9. No.
They get an icon.
Yep.
It's a reroll.
Reroll.
Nope.
Nope. We have the champion,
Exalted.
the Exalted champion.
I'm going to get Overwatch.
Yeah.
May as well. I've
Okay.
got CP.
Fair enough.
Overwatch.
Fair enough. A bit of Overwatch coming into play again.
43 shots. Okay, that's fine.
3, 6, 7, 8.
8
The average.
hitting on 6s.
Sixes.
Nothing.
No 6s. Okay, so 7-inch charge now.
Yep.
He's in. And now this is what we all want. Khârn the Betrayer needing a 7 as well. And he's in as well. Oh, 2 very, very strong characters trying to match up those killer cards.
The other one I need to roll is Berserkers
inside the row in here, into the into the boys.
Yeah.
Only the boys. Okay.
Needing a 7.
7. Oh.
It's 11.
It's 11.
Oh.
And then the rest we're not going to move because they're basically within an inch about in front. They basically can't move a lot because the units are basically stopping them from move up. And yeah, let's move everybody in. And yeah, it's going to get bloody coming up next. Okay, here we go. What we've all been waiting for. We're going to start off with the Exalted Champion.
Yep.
Now, it's a bit tricky for Chris because Jamie does have the CP to intervene, and there's a lot of units in combat. He's actually opted to go with the Exalted Champion first, just because his Gorefather Relic is quite good. It does mortal wounds on 6s, 3 mortal wounds on 6s, and it stops, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't do damage in addition,
Done.
but still.
Okay, 5 attacks.
6 attacks and charge.
6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Doesn't have a -1, sadly, but he's rolling 1. So he doesn't want any 2s, which he doesn't get. That's a full house.
No death to full temper though, because it's 6 pluses still.
It's unmodified, is it?
No, it's
modified still. That's a shame.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay. We're rolling 1 for himself because it's still all rolls, and that's what he does.
So that's 3 mortal wounds, which actually happens at the end. I think.
Yes. So you have to do these first.
So
what's
5
the minus?
-2.
-2 only. That's a shame.
5 plus.
-2 is a bit lackluster. Okay. So reroll that one.
Nope.
So
all
he
5
fails all of them. So
damage 3 goes down to
5 wounds each, right?
Yeah.
5 wounds each.
So 1 dead, and another one dead.
With the mortal wounds, it will kill us.
No, it would kill 1, and 1 would lose 2, because the mortal wounds always spill over.
Yeah. So the first one kills 1.
Yeah.
First one kills 1.
This is
That
1
is
wound,
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
Yeah.
and then the other one loses 2 because
The
the
other one loses
mortal wounds always spill over.
Yep.
You do have to see if they explode.
Yep.
1 and 3 wounds out.
So roll 1 at a time. We'll roll for the one for the back first.
That's fine.
Doesn't blow up, and the one for the forward doesn't blow up. Perfect. Okay, so Jamie, your time to shine.
Yes. I'm going to spend.
You're going to spend it, obviously?
Yep, obviously. And I want to intervene with these boys.
Okay, fair enough. So let's pile them in.
Yep.
And we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, Jamie's turn now. These are all but the knob, right?
The Ork boys. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Ork boys.
And then you do the knob. Why did you do the orb separate?
Because the knob is strength 5. So
Okay.
he is wounding on 3.
Okay.
Wow, there's a lot of 6s.
Loading on 6s.
Should I reroll that one?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take out the misses and just put them on top of the hits.
Yep.
Of the extra exploding attacks. And yep. Wow. I might only have missed
Okay.
1, 2,
2 back there as well.
3. Where's the other 2? Oh, here it is. So that's it. Okay,
All
so
good. You're back to okay. We're on 4s now. And not bad. No rerolls.
Whoa.
No rerolls.
No rerolls, no.
So how many is that?
It's quite a few. I don't know if it's worth me counting them out, but
Yeah.
Take out the misses and I'll come around and roll those dice.
yep.
Okay.
And shall I add the knob to it? Let's add the knob.
Let's quickly roll this. We'll take that off, and these are all -1
-1, yeah.
because you probably kill the
So 1
units.
there, no?
Nah, I think I lost that one.
So 4 ups.
Yeah, that's the squad.
That's the squad there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is low. So there's like
Yeah.
10 there.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. The knob doesn't have to strike. But the good thing for Chris is that he now has a free reign throughout the battlefield. And we're back, and it's now to hit back with the World Eaters. We're going into Khârn first.
Yep.
His first lot of attacks, which is 8 attacks, hitting on 2s, no rerolls, and he has made sure that he's more than an inch away from the Exalted Champion, so he doesn't get hit by his axe.
Oh, 3 6s, so 3 extra hits.
Yep, because there's no -1. And
wound-
now,
strength 6, wound on 3s, with
Perfect.
4 rerolls from the Exalted Champion. So those all go through because it's -4.
yeah, -4. So roll the D3 damage on them.
There's one there on
3.
So I rolled 2 of them because these do get ramshackled. That's just 2 damage.
Okay.
That's the 3rd damage to kill him.
Yep. So one's dead.
And that is 5 enough to kill the other one.
Perfect. Because he doesn't even have to go. And remember, Death to the False Emperor, for those asking, is now against everything. And is it 5s against Imperium?
No.
No, just 6.
I've got a stratagem which I can do 5s against Imperium.
Okay, so that's then removed. Let's see if they explode.
No.
No, none of them. Perfect. Okay, we move on to the next unit coming up next. And we're back now for the Venom Crawlers to start striking. We're going to start to the ones going into the Mega Knobs.
Yeah, so we started this middle one, and I've spent the CP for Demon Forge as well.
Okay, your favourite strat?
It's so good, 4 rerolls.
There is a lot of good strats for the World Eaters. You haven't used any, right? You've just used the...
They're very situational, so
yes,
it's like,
and it's more for berserkers than anything,
in them,
right?
like extra AP in them is useless against boys because they don't get a save anyway.
And you can, and the one that explodes on 5s is just Imperium, right?
Exactly.
So
the other half of it makes it 6s hit against everyone.
Yeah.
But we get that anyway now. So
here we go.
So starting with the big claws.
Okay.
Thank God for Demon Forge.
Okay.
4 hits. 3s to wound. So that is 3 saves on your Mega Knobs and -3.
-3, so 5 ups.
5 ups, yeah.
Unless you have a 4-up invulnerable save now.
No, 1.
Okay.
One
Damage 3 each, so that's 2 dead.
That's
right?
2 dead. Wow.
Okay, that's not bad.
And the Soul Flare Tendrils.
Yeah, re-rolling. That's 2 hits.
These are strength 6. Just the 1 wound. -2. So
Minus
4 up save.
4 up, Jamie.
No.
Fails
That's
it.
2 damage though, so
2 damage. 1 down to 1 wound. And now we're going to repeat for the
Yeah,
other
the other
one,
one.
but no rerolls.
Yep. So we do the tendrils first.
Okay.
See if we can finish him off.
5.
So 1 hit. Doesn't wound.
Okay.
And the claws. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Well, could be enough.
3's 2 wounds.
Nope, just 1 wound.
Okay,
Wow.
-3, so 5 up. He
Yeah.
passes. That means that they do survive.
Wow.
Chris, what do you think about that?
I should have spent the CP to reroll that one.
Yes, you should have.
Two
Okay,
now.
so the Orks are going to strike before the other Venom Crawler, but you do still have all the Berserkers, which we're going to do off camera.
Yeah.
How many attacks is it, just for the viewers to know?
Was it 2 base, plus charge, plus World Eaters?
Yeah, so 4 each. And
That's the
there's,
same as an Orc.
24, 25 at least.
yeah, but with a strength,
And then I get to fight again.
strength of 5, not strength of 6.
Strength 6
with
with
the
Chainaxe.
Chainaxes, and -1.
Nice one.
To be honest, it's not that impressive because I'm strength 5 on the charge with Goff.
Okay.
So
Let's see
I'm
how many
also
Orks
-1.
die,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
okay.
we'll talk. And then we'll talk about
But it's just the
impressive.
same as an Orc boy, really.
Okay, we're back, and like I said, Jamie, talk after this has happened because you've lost the whole unit of boys, and this was with only the first round of attacks. Now,
it's expected.
I stopped right here because I'm going to just teach you a bit of 40k, competitive 40k, things that you don't normally see in the normal scene. You see it more in tournament scene and how you place models. So these are the Berserkers after piling in the 3 inches from the consolidating after the first round of combat. Now, as they fight twice, they can still pile in an extra 3 inches and then consolidate. Now, they have to go towards the closest enemy model. Finish model by model to the
there to there is getting closer to them.
Exactly.
Then there to there.
And now he is on the objective, which is just below that
So
little
these
lift
guys
from the
will
ruin.
go basically this way as well.
And the rest just move up a total of another 6 inches. So, Jamie, you've lost that objective.
It's really bad.
Quite crucial
Yeah.
in the primary game, especially with none of you still putting any explosives on for the extra points, which is quite, like we said, I think we mentioned it at the beginning, it's a bit tricky for games. It's more about bringing things in from reserve and doing them and catching people out. But with that done, that is the end of your combat.
Khârn did pile in.
Okay.
Do his second activation over here as well. Get into these boys.
Yep. So he can attack back onto there, right?
No, because he already fought this time.
Unless he pays CP.
I don't
No.
have
You don't have it. That's
Just
the whole
have that
strat.
Is that consolidated there?
This Khârn, because it didn't charge his turn.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's just your Mega Knobs fighting.
Okay. Meganobs.
I assume you're going to put all them into one guy.
Yep.
Okay, there's just 2, so
Just
he's not going to be greedy here. And that is hitting on 2 still.
No,
No, hitting on 3s because they have a
but I'm
-1.
out of range of the Warboss, but it doesn't matter because they're all 4s anyway. Wow, and then the 2 extra hits with the 6s.
Okay.
Not bad.
And now wounding on 10. That's 3s. Okay. There you go.
So what's that? 3, 6.
6 saves.
Which one was it going on?
We'll say it goes on this one.
That one? Okay. So, minus a lot, right?
-3.
5s. And that is
Ooh.
5. That's enough to kill him.
That
Wow.
is him dead. Not bad, Jamie. That's a good kill at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Just about killing everything.
Oh, and he explodes.
And he
Kills
explodes.
the Mega Node, probably.
He's just about killing everything. Just about killed one of the 2 contenders. Just about killed the Discord as well. And
So-
now there's a big explosion.
So let's do the Mega Nobs.
Yep. D3.
That's 3.
So that's 1 dead
Wow.
and 1 down to 2 wounds.
One down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
But that
So
because
3
they're
wounds
2,
each. Onto the other Venom Crawler.
yeah. Okay.
Takes
Just
1.
1.
But he would heal 1 at the end because he managed to kill.
Yes.
No, he didn't kill anything. This
No,
time.
he didn't. Yes, so he
No.
does get 1. Yeah, because Venom Crawlers do have a rule where if they kill something, they heal a wound up.
Yeah.
So, which is good.
The other one takes just 1.
Is it per models they kill, or do they have to kill a unit?
No, it's just a model.
A model.
They kill a model, they basically eat it.
Okay.
And my
then
berserkers.
2 berserkers fallen from the massive explosion there. Bit of a fireworks display, finishing off turn 2 for the World Eaters. And that was a good kill at the very end.
I know.
No, the Venom Crawler less is always
Yep.
good. Now, leadership.
So
I can't fail here because I've got leadership 8.
Okay, I
The
think
Mega
you
Nobs
can fail with an
can,
Emperor.
yeah. So let's roll
Let's
that.
roll.
That's a
Then
fail.
it's a fail, so he runs.
Excellent.
You could have paid 2 CP and kept him for.
No, it's alright.
And they lost 4 back there as well.
Yes, so
Yep.
another leadership here. What's
give
your
me
leadership from a normal boy?
The number 7.
7.
It's
Okay,
fine.
so,
So 7, 6.
5 or less.
Yeah.
You can only fail it on 6. That is.
No,
No, sorry.
the other way.
5 and 6 is a fail.
Yep, it's another one, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
He needed
16.
a 1 to 3 to pass.
Yes.
We get in the end. What's coming out that?
He's lost 2, right?
Lost 4.
Ah,
4,
4.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Sorry, I thought he was lost 2.
No, and
It's
that's
just one.
Here's
one more.
2 more.
2 more? 2 more.
Yes. Okay, that concludes turn 2 for the World Eaters. Quite a long turn, but a lot happening again. Let's go into the Orks coming up next. And we're back, moving over now for the Orks. Quite tricky to where to go. Obviously, he didn't score a lot of. He's lost
I lost. I only
a
had
primary,
one
so only got 4 points.
Only 4 because of
4
that
points.
consolidation.
That of consolidation. So it's very important that you start moving up the field onto that, onto the other objective. So these guys have shuffled up, right?
Yep.
The Squiggles have moved up. The Warboss have moved up. These guys have shuffled up again.
They fell back.
These
Yeah,
guys,
back,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry,
They
fallen back, and these guys have shuffled up now towards Khârn, who is on the objective. But obviously, these grots are objective secured.
No, no, they're not.
No, they're not. But you do have more models than what Chris has had. And then obviously this truck, which is in a good place, is stayed put because he does have a lot of units to actually try and shoot at. So that is the movement. We're going to go into the weird boy next,
Yeah.
Lime Liquor. He's going to try and cast a couple of
Yes.
powers.
So he is going to do Fist of Gork into my Warboss. So
Fist of Goff for an extra attack.
extra, potentially 2.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, it would be +2 attack, +2 strength. That's a 7 that goes off.
Okay. Do you want to deny that one?
Nope, take it.
Take it.
Okay. And I'm also going to grant him Warpath for +1 attack.
Okay. So he's getting 3
So
attacks.
he's getting
extra?
3 attacks with this. Yep, goes off on a 6.
Perfect. And you're not
I
denying.
want to save my CP.
He wants to save his CPU because
Yeah.
you're just down to 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, perfect. So that is the end of the psychic phase. Let's go into shooting coming up next. Going on to the shooting phase, we're starting off with the tank busters.
Yeah.
Split firing. 5 shots are going into one of the Venom Crawlers,
Yeah.
and the other 5 are going into the other Venom Crawler. So we're going to do 5 at a time.
Yep.
So first 5,
First,
D3 shots.
This is into the one which has 9 wounds left. D3
Okay.
shots.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Not bad. 9 shots. Okay, hitting on 4s.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No rerolls.
Nope.
By hitting on 4s and then wounding on
Wounding.
3s. That is
That's all
4
wounds.
wounds at -2.
-3. -3.
-3 because you have the upgrade, yeah.
Not bad. So I've got to save at least 2 of these.
Okay.
There we
Ooh,
go.
do we say 3?
Yeah, wow.
So damage is 3.
Yeah. Flat 3.
And then the other 5
The
going
other
on to the more wounded one,
Yep.
right?
No, less wounds.
Less wounds.
6
This one
ones,
has
yeah.
6.
Yeah, more wounds. I mean, more wounded.
Okay.
Wounded. Missed the ED at the end.
Okay, that's more shots.
Okay. Again, hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay. Average.
5, yeah, exactly average.
And wounded on 3s.
Yeah.
That
Only
is
2.
below average.
Yeah.
Do you want to reroll one of those?
I have the CP, I may as well.
Okay.
Yep, just another 3.
Okay.
No, you can't CP reroll.
No, that was the
Units in transports can't be affected by stratagems.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Alright then.
This
Cool,
is
yeah.
why I like playing with crits. He remembers all these rules, which we don't. Fail both, that's 6 damage.
That
Is he
would
dead?
be him dead.
Unless
Okay.
you want to-
I wanted to save 2 CPs.
I think it's quite important because there's not
Yeah,
a lot that
me
can
too.
get to it, right? Because the berserkers are in front, so you'd have to have a long charge if he wants to get into it. That is a 6. He does pass it this time. That's the 3rd reroll you've done to try and save, and the first one you do save.
It's about
Okay.
time.
So let's move. We'll do some bolter shots. We'll do that off
Yeah.
camera. All
I'll
those ones
quickly
on
do
fire.
his big shooter into the one with
Okay.
only 3 1
So
stars.
this is the war
The
boss,
war
right?
boss, yeah. Hitting on 4s, sorry, 2. Wounding on 5s.
Toughness 7. So
Yeah,
one
1
wound.
wound.
Minus.
No AP.
3.
Yep,
That's a
fine.
7.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go. We're going to do
Yeah,
small
we'll do
arms
that.
fire off camera. So all these are going to shoot into Khârn,
No, they'll be shooting into him.
into him.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are going to this falling back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going into the truck now.
So the big shooters into the Khorne berserkers over there, and
Yep.
the boomer into
Into him.
the champ.
Okay, so how come are you doing these pistons into him as well?
Because he's the only person in range. And I'm going to charge Khârn, I think we can finish him.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll see if I kill him.
Yeah,
well,
that's what I mean.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean. You want to pop a couple of shots onto
Yeah,
him
yeah.
as well, just in case. So boomer gun first.
Yeah, we'll do the boomer first then.
Okay, into the Exalted Champion
2d6 shots.
is 8.
Okay, I'll take 8.
Okay, hitting on 4s because remember it's being shot by Goths.
It's a periscope.
Periscope.
Yeah, so that's 8 dice. Hitting on 4s.
That's 3 hits.
3 misses, 5 hits.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
That's a 3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm wounding on
2s.
2.
So
I'm going to
right?
reroll one of these.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another hit.
Okay, down to 4.
Wounding on 2s.
Didn't you just
awful.
reroll before?
No,
No,
you
Chris,
couldn't.
I couldn't because
Okay, because you thought about it, right?
What's the minus in this? 3?
minus
2.
3.
Is it? If it's a battle cannon, it's minus 2.
Yeah, I think it's
2,
1 spot.
4, 5.
Minus 2 damage 2.
Cool. So, fine up saves.
2, 4, 6. He's dead.
Yep.
No rerolls there because you've already done it. So that's the Exalted Champion removed. And then we've got 20 shots, is it? Or
20 shots. Yep.
because you're in rapid fire,
Because
right?
I am within attack.
Yeah. Into the berserkers again, same as turn 1 actually.
Yeah.
This happened. Killed a couple of berserkers
Hitting on
in
5.
return. Hitting on 5.
It's not bad. I'll just take out the hits because
Yeah,
there's
I
fewer
think
of them.
it's easier.
5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And now wounding on 4s. 3s.
3s, yeah.
All of them. So
1, 2,
5
3,
wounds.
4, 5. Now you do have a couple on the crater,
Yep.
which gives you light cover. So you've actually got 4, 5, 6 on the crater. So you can do the 6.
Roll them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
Just
so
1
1
is
dice.
slain. Okay, fair enough. So do you want to quickly do the
Yeah,
shots
we've got
here?
to count them.
It's
1,
10, right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 shots, and you're going into Khârn now, just because the Exalted Champion is dead now. The body there just laying in wait. Okay.
Okay.
Another 5 under there.
Oh, a hidden 5. There it is. And now wounding on 4s. Just
Okay,
1 wound.
Just 1. 3 up save or 2 up?
I think it's a 3.
Okay. It's a pass
Save.
anyway.
Yep.
And that is the end
That's it.
of the Orc shooting phase. Again,
Yep.
quite a good one.
Yep.
Impressive shooting from the rockets for once. And yeah, let's go on to charges coming up next. On to the charge phase we go. We're going to start with these boys. Basically, they can't fail, but let's roll to see how much movement Ghaz has. That's a 4.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, you can't fail anyway. So that's 6, 7, 8. So a bit more movement on them. Next up, we've got the war boss scraping through that narrow
So he can just fit
pass.
through.
Yep.
And he needs a 6 to reach that.
Perfect. Yeah, because you can't. This is something I didn't know that we've checked. Is basically if you are within engagement range and you pass through, you basically can't pass. But his base is 2. The gap is a bit more
his
than
base
4.
is just under 2 inches.
So it's
and the gap
perfect.
is 4
He's
inches.
going in multi-charging the
Yeah.
Venom Crawler and the Berserker.
Exactly. So he needs a 6. Yeah, he's
5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect.
And on the impact with the crushing armor,
Yep. He does
on
D3
a 2
mortal.
plus, he does D3 multiples.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a 2,
So
and
D3
you're going on
multiples
into the Venom
onto
Crawler.
the Venom Crawler, hoping for if I go 6.
Oh, okay, 2 down.
That's 2.
One.
And then we go on to the Squigoff,
Charging into the
Venom Crawler. You need a 5.
5.
That is a
That's just it.
just in. That's all you need.
Yeah, I won't.
Don't re-roll that, because it could be a big mistake. Perfect. That's everything in. Let's go on to fighting.
Wait, I'll just interrupt because the same thing happens with the Squig.
Okay, fair
D3
enough.
mortal wounds on a 2 plus. Yep.
Okay, D3
D3
is 2. I think he's down to 1 as well, right?
He's down to
No,
4.
he's down to 4.
Ah, down to 4. Not that bad on this.
He's quite healthy now.
Okay, so with that said, let's go on to the fight phase. Coming up next. Fight phase, Squig of time. Chris sadly hasn't got any CP, so cannot intervene. So free reign again for the Orks.
So I'm just
So
getting
Squig
away
of
with-
first.
Starting with the smaller one.
Okay.
The biggest model, but anyway.
Yeah.
So he has got the one. I just checked the FAQ, so it is 5 attacks instead of 4.
Okay.
Okay, and his weapon skill is 3 plus.
So all hits.
All hits. Let's just check if he's bracketed. No, he's good. So all hits, and he has got clan, which
Okay.
means he has got Goff, so it's 2 extra attacks.
Nice. So this
Okay.
is the Squig of,
This
right?
is the Squig, yeah.
Okay.
And now his strength is 8.
Okay, so 3 to wounds.
3 stones.
1 miss.
2 misses.
Okay, so 2, 4, 5.
5 saves.
5 saves. Yep.
-3.
5 ups. That's
Um,
3 wounds.
3
That's
wounds. Damage.
D6.
Okay, so
I'll assume he's
he's dead.
Yep.
And that is him dead. Does he blow up?
He
No,
does.
He does. Oh, he does, and he blows
They
up.
blow up in 5 ups.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Who's that? This one or this
Yeah.
one?
is
No,
it
Squig.
D3?
Yeah, D3. So
Okay.
D3 on you. You take the big 3.
Yeah.
D3 on my berserkers.
Okay.
2 of them.
Yeah.
I'll take those 2 on your warlord.
Yep.
Takes 1.
Okay.
Okay, so that's sorted. We go
I think
into
my
next
Venom
combat.
Crawler actually would be.
Okay, so that explosion has actually also killed
Very
the
nice.
Venom Crawler that was 1-on-1 wound. So we have to see if that one explodes now.
Chain reaction.
It does.
It does. Okay.
So,
So more fireworks display. There's been a lot of explosions in this
Yep.
part of the battlefield.
let's do this, Rhino. Takes 2.
2. Okay.
Your war boss.
Yeah.
Takes 2.
2.
Wow. Down
Okay.
to 4.
Berserkers. Another
2.
2. How much did they lose before from the other?
Just 1, I think it was.
Was it 1? And then the Squig
Takes
is
2.
2.
Wow.
Okay, so down to 6
Down
on
to
the
6
Squig
on the Squig.
but there's nothing left there. There's only 1 Berserker,
2 berserkers.
2
2 Berserkers. And now it's time for your war boss.
Yeah, well, look, I'll do my wobbles quickly.
Is it 7 attacks?
It's 10 attacks.
Okay,
Yeah, it's 10. It's,
And
Oh,
he's
he's got the
hitting-
2 powers up in there.
so,
that's
yeah.
true, yes, he gets an extra
So, yeah,
3, right?
Base 5, +1 for the Warlord trait, +1 for the Warg, and +2 for. +1 for Warpath, and then +1 for.
Okay,
+2
2
for
for
the
it.
So,
Okay,
10 attacks.
10 attacks, hitting on 3s?
Yep.
Or 2s?
Hitting on 2s.
Okay, so he doesn't have a -1 to hits, right?
No.
From that big chopper?
No, not in the huge job.
Okay, so
No.
that's 8 hits.
8 hits, but +1 hit for being a go.
Yep.
So back to 9.
Choose
And
to wound.
choose to wound, yeah.
Okay.
It is strength 12 now with the spell.
Minus?
Those 2, and it's -3 damage 2.
-3 damage 2. Do you want to quickly roll those, Chris?
Ever seen a man roll this many 6s?
Nope, still
Come on
haven't. Okay, so that's the unit of Berserkers removed. So that is that for now.
Yeah.
Let's move on to these guys. How many attacks is it?
So it's all of these.
All of those. Chris, do you want to give him a helping hand? He can just shuffle
I'm
them
sure he's
into
got
his-
big enough
Yeah,
hands.
but this is easier. See the crane maneuver. Beep, beep, beep. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ready?
hitting on
Hitting on
3s.
3s.
Poor Khârn.
Wow.
Okay. So let's remove all
Shall
the
we?
1s and 2s, and we'll catch you back for the wound. Okay, that's a lot of hits now. 3 to wound, then 5.
Strength 5.
Toughness 4. Okay, let's remove all the 1s and 2s and back onto the armor saves. Okay, are you feeling lucky, Chris? There's -1 on these choppers as well. So I
I've got CP to reroll though.
oh, that is not bad actually, but far too many going
5,
through
6.
even with the reroll.
7, 9, 10.
That is Khârn removed from the play. Back onto the battlefield we go for turn 3. Bloodbath on both sides. It's crazy because when it's your turn, you're hitting really hard. When it's your turn, you're hitting really hard. And we've gone backwards and forwards for 2 turns now. Vital turn through, I believe. Because, Chris, if you don't hit hard enough, there's still a lot of the Orc units which can bite you back very, very hard. So, take us through your movement first.
Cool. So these berserkers just moved 4 inches out of the cover.
Okay,
So they got a 6-inch charge into that truck.
perfect.
They jumped out of the Rhino, moved
Yep.
up as well.
Oh, these
Put
are the
some fire
Marines,
down.
by the way. These are not berserkers.
Yep.
What else have we got?
Rhino just sat still.
Okay,
This Rhino moved up 12, so you can get line of sight on these grots holding the objective.
okay, just behind.
Try and pop them off,
Mhm.
and they've stayed still as well.
Perfect, because they're in a key objective there. No one's still planted a bomb, and I don't think anybody will
No, I
at this
think
point. I think what happens with this mission as well is that you do it at the very end,
the very last moment.
very, very last moment,
Yeah.
and you score the points there. Especially if you're winning the game
Yeah.
in
If I
good
can,
hands.
if either of us can just get the upper hand here, then
Yeah, then we'll start doing it. Yeah, there's no time to do actions in the middle
No,
of this
no.
gory battlefield.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start shooting. We might as
Let's
well.
start off.
Yep.
See if he heals up a wound.
No.
See if he heals up a wound.
The
Nope.
rule that everybody forgets. And let's go into shooting. Let's
Yep.
let's start this.
Let's start
So,
off
where are we going?
over here.
Yep.
So they haven't moved. So you've got all their bolter shots going into here.
Into the squiggle. Okay.
Spend a CP for veterans along wall.
Okay. Wounded
So,
on 5s.
Always forget.
Wounded on 5s.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get cheeky.
Yeah. And by the way, we have to mention you did forget that the strat you used
yeah.
at the very beginning. You noticed
Yeah, the I
pre-move,
forget what it's called now, but the pre-move one is actually 1 CP.
not 2.
So that's why I'm back up to 3 CP.
Okay.
And 5s to wound.
What's that?
5 wounds.
5 wounds. Not
I'll
4,
take that.
5 wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, 5
No
wounds.
minus, Jamie. So 3 up saves.
Nah.
Okay, passes them all. Next up.
Let's do this Rhino.
Yep. Onto the
So
grots.
do the missile there first.
Behind the ruin.
Number of shots. It's 4. With the
Okay.
missiles.
How many grots left?
6.
3
3 hits.
And
Just
is
1
it
wound.
2, is it strength 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this? No, they have no save anyway. They have no save.
Then the bolter. So they're going to live.
4 hits.
Unless they turn around. That's 4 wounds.
4 wounds. So that's another 4 dead
four
grots.
Which is 1
Yes,
net.
7 plus. Should have put them on terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd see me back there. But
That's
anyway.
done. Let's go over here.
Yep.
So they got 7 bolter gun shots going down there.
To the Orks on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down
This
3s.
is quite a classic gangster where both the gangs are walking through the alleyway now, about to clash in the middle.
5s to wound. Just 1 wound.
Okay.
1 wound.
Yep, 1 save on those
T-shirt
ones.
save. No, 1 dead.
And by the way, Chris, can you actually lift this Rhino quickly? I just want to point out that we have the objectives back in stock. They're really, really cool actually. They're see-through as you can see, so it goes really well with the mats that you play on, and they're very thin as well, so you can place them underneath terrain very, very nicely. And they're back in. Now, be quick, because they do go really, really
They
quickly.
might even be out of stock already.
Yes, because this battle report will probably be out in a week's time, so
They
you
sell
might be unlucky.
like hotcakes.
They sell like hotcakes. They really do actually. Okay,
Over here we've got 6 bolt pistols going in here,
perfect.
and 1 bolt pistol going that way.
Going into there because it doesn't reach, right?
Yep.
Okay.
4 hits.
Yep.
1 wound.
And 1 wound.
T-shirts.
Toughness 5 is really high.
Oh,
Yep,
it's a
you make
t-shirt
save. I make
It's
it.
a save. Okay.
And on the truck.
Yep.
Nope.
Fails.
3.
Is that a fail?
There's
Those
a
are
fail.
facial ones, yeah.
So that leaves me just the 2 rhinos to shoot.
Perfect.
So let's start with this one.
Yep.
Shooting down there. There's still at least 11 boys there, right?
Into the Orks.
You're right.
Okay. So full 6 from the Havoc missiles. Is it
3
Havoc
hits.
missiles or Havoc launcher, isn't it?
Have a launch here, I
Yeah.
think.
So
1 wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
No, wait.
T-shirt save. Nope.
Oh, that's an Ork dead.
2 bolt pistol. 2 bolt guns. Sorry. 1 wound.
1 wound.
T-shirt save. Hey!
Yes, another t-shirt save there.
5. There's still 11 there. So this this rhino is gonna do the
Yes.
same.
Okay.
What's going to happen is I'm going to look them all.
The bolter's gonna go into these guys
Into the other. Okay.
Yeah. because
Split
it's
fire
in
in a
rapid
bit.
firing. That one.
Okay. So
Let's do the missiles. Shouldn't call them missiles because then they miss.
yeah.
2 wounds
2 wounds, 2
on the
t-shirts.
objective.
1 of them.
Stop making these 6-up saves.
Another dead.
And this is on the other squad. 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound, Jamie.
T-shirt save. No.
Okay.
That
I believe
is
that's-
shooting
I believe
done.
that's your shooting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any charges?
Yes.
Okay. What's happening?
Berserker's doing a 6-inch charge through to that truck.
Okay. No. Are you gonna Overwatch?
I am not going to watch the gun right now.
Okay.
That needs a 6. That's a
That
6.
is perfect 6. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Just one.
Right.
Is a rhino going in to the grots?
The rhino needs a 9 to get into that grot.
Okay.
Yeah!
Okay, so smashing into those grots, trying to kill. Is it one left?
One grot.
One left. Okay, so they're leading 6s, but an interesting tactic there from Chris. Let's go on to combat coming up next. Here we go, combat time. Ghaz is actually a bit disappointed and over. I was telling you, you've got 20 shots with the
The thing
big
is, I
shooters.
wanted to save 2 CP to auto pass around with the scrot.
Yeah.
He's now charged the scrot.
I know, but
If
that
you
was
would've done that
after.
charge first,
I asked you after.
I know.
It
No.
doesn't matter, because you can't auto pass them around, because you already did that in this game. You can only use it once per game.
Yes, Jamie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Once per game. Yeah, a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget, so I'll let you pass that one.
Yep.
Here we go. So,
29 attacks.
29 attacks.
Spending
and you've spent some
2 CP.
CP.
1 on Veterans Long War,
Yeah.
and 1 on Wild Fury, so they're AP2.
Perfect.
So, in on 3s.
Okay. No rerolls, but that's a good start.
Yep.
No roll 6s.
3, 6, 7 additionals.
7 addition. Which auto hits now.
Yep.
Don't have to
So
roll
only
for.
actually dropped 1 attack.
Okay, and now you're wounding on 5s.
4s.
Isn't it the toughness?
Toughness 8.
8. Okay, so
Check
you've
6.
done 6, yeah.
No.
So 4 per
4s
wound.
because of it.
Okay, how many wounds does it have, Jamie?
16.
16. So I don't think you'll kill it with that roll.
Nope. Need the second match, I think, at
Yeah.
least. Do you want to roll
There's
these
another
ones, Jamie?
3 there. There's another 3 there in the middle. Yeah.
So there's.
So just roll those, Jamie, then in the middle.
Okay, so it goes up to 5 plus saves.
Yep. Because it's -2, right?
-2 now because of the strap.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
7,
wounds.
8 wounds.
That's half.
That's half. Okay,
That's
so
not bad,
let's
good.
rinse and repeats.
Yep, but I've got to drop 7 dice out of here.
Okay.
7.
Let's do that quickly. And I will carry on recording because people like to see these rolls. So 7 dropped, that's 11 left.
Number of attacks. The number of wounds left.
Yeah.
It has 16. It's lost 8, so it has 8 left.
8 left.
Yeah.
Okay, and I thought it was 7 that it lost.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Some rerolls would have been nice, but
yep. So
That's
6s, that's 4.
Yep.
Extra.
4.
Okay, and then looking for those 4s. Let's see if we can roll a couple of more for us. I wasn't the best of rolls in the first hand.
Doesn't look too great.
Doesn't look great, but I think it was above average. So
There you
Jamie, that's 3, 6, 9, 10, I believe.
10.
So I think it's going to survive.
Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4,
2,
5,
3, 4, 5, 6. Has 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left. So he does survive. It's time to strike back, I guess.
Yep.
How many attacks does he have?
Do
Do you want to check some
I'm
stuff?
gonna check it. It's
Okay.
not going to be great.
Okay.
but
Well, let me do
After
my.
very quickly, Chris was really wanted to do his rhino. So
Whilst
we'll
he's checking that.
we'll let him do his rhino.
So 4 attacks on the charge. Hit on 6s.
No.
Never mind.
Hey.
Okay. So,
D3 attacks?
yeah, because he doesn't have the roller, right?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
His model's with him, he doesn't have it.
Okay.
That's 1. Hitting on 5s. Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Cool.
I
That is
may
it.
as well attack back with the Gretchen.
Yes.
Hitting on, I think. Yeah, misses.
Not that.
So,
So-
do his morale?
Yeah, so basically, I can't use this CP then.
No, it's only once per
So
game.
I'm just going to roll a 1.
You do need to roll a 1 or 2. How many did you lose?
I lost 4. No, I lost 5.
How many? What's your leadership?
4.
Okay. Okay. So looking for 1, and he doesn't get it. That is a 3. That is the run away, and that means that he removes again the primary points on that side of the
That also
battlefield.
scores me 3 points now for the
Yeah.
Chaos one.
That's very
Because
true.
I took an objective off you.
See, it's looking better and better, that secondary. Okay, so another leadership here on this side.
Yep.
You've lost 4.
So
Lost
1
4.
to 3.
1 to 3. Well, hey, it's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay, I can't see it, but
There it is.
there it is. Okay, so that finishes off turn 3 for the World Eaters. Let's get stuck into turn 3 for the Orks. Movement over for Ghaz and his boys. We've got the truck staying put, obviously because he can fire into combat, and he's moved up the Orks now, not going to fail that charge, so he's quite certain that this unit will be removed before they strike into him this turn. We've got the Lime Licker just a bit further away, ready to smite probably those berserkers and maybe buff some extra attacks on that unit of boys. This objective is now grabbed. I'm going to actually move all around because we keep on tailing it, but we can't actually see what's happening here. So he's actually taken over this objective, and hopefully he'll charge into that rhino as well and remove it from there. But is not a threat at the moment because your objective secured, and the Rhino isn't. We've moved up with the Squigoth and the Warboss, which is just behind. Yep, and 9-inch chargers with both units onto that unit. We've got the boys rushing through the building now with all the dead corpses from the berserkers that lie from the previous turns. What else has happened? And that's it.
That's everything, yeah.
That is everything. So we're going to start with the psychic phase first. We're going to do a smite, like I said, or
we'll do a smite onto the Khorne berserkers.
Okay.
Goes off.
Yep. Okay. So 5. Yeah. D3.
D3. 2. 1. Just one mortal wound.
Okay. One mortal wound. I'll just remove one from the back here.
And Warpath on the boys.
Okay.
Oh, failed. I'll use a CP.
CP reroll. That's the second double one that you roll this game.
That's
a 7. So that is a pass. Okay.
Okay.
So that is it. Let's go to shooting phase coming up next. Next up, we've got the shooting phase. Tank busters trying to bust up the tank. So all the shots he's going to do, bit of overload, but I think he's trying to make certain that he removes this tank because it is on an objective as well. So 10 tank busters going into this tank. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 attacks, Jamie.
17. Okay. So hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Almost dropped it out there.
Nearly. You're doing well. You're doing well. You've only dropped 1 live on camera, but he's dropped about, what, 5 off camera? Easily.
Okay, those are the hits.
Yes, sir.
And now the
These
wounds.
2 wounds.
Oh, almost
Okay, drop in 3 more.
Okay, so it's 1,
3,
2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. And it is AP -3.
-3 with the upgrade. So it's a fantastic upgrade, actually. I would always put on them.
He's what?
He's well dead. Does he blow up and kill a couple of Marines?
Nope.
No, he doesn't. Okay. Good kill there from Jamie. What else have we got to shoot?
Shall we put the... So I've got 20 dice here.
Yeah, so what Jamie's going to do...
Yeah, big shooters into them, and then this one, I may as well declare it to that.
Yes, so what happens now, for those of you new to 40k, this is something you can do now in 9th. You can designate some shots into here, and things like Blast, which now would not be able to shoot in, can be dedicated into another unit, and the only way for it to shoot is if he clears these with the other guns. So we're going to do the big shooters, try and clear this off, and maybe we'll see the big relic gun and go into the Marines.
In on what, 6s now? Or?
Hitting on... Well, they're not heavy.
Yeah, but does it degrade?
No, the weapon skill, the weapon skill doesn't degrade.
No, it's 5s always.
So it's always 5s.
Okay, so we move those.
So they are Dakka, so I suppose they are still hitting up normal ballistic skill.
Yep.
And now wounding again on 3s.
3s to 1 with a strength 5. What's that? 3,
3.
4, 5.
No, sorry, yeah, 5.
5 wounds. Chris?
-1, is it?
Minus nothing.
No
Minus
minus.
nothing. Cool. So 2 saves.
You are on cover, yep. Even though you are in engagement range. That is, 2 up save. So 2 perished. That means that this gun now can't shoot, the big gun on the top. And that is all your shooting. There's a couple of sluggers to shoot from this unit, which we'll do off camera, and then we'll go into charges coming up next. Okay, that was a bit of a waste of time. No hits.
Missed.
They all missed. Nothing hits. Not even wounded. Okay, so we've skipped that phase. Let's go to charges.
Yep.
This big unit of Orks, 9 Orks,
Yep, 9
charging
Orks.
through the rowing into this
Yep,
Rhino.
They need a 4.
They need a 4.
Well, it's
That
10.
is a 10, more than
Loads.
enough. This unit can't fail.
Nope.
So I know they can fail because
They
we
can,
removed,
well, that's a 4. So
Yep, that's
they're
perfectly
definitely
in. Yep. And then
these
we've got...
ones here, they can't fail either.
Okay, that's going into the
That's
Rhino
a
there. 10. Those are the rolls that you
I
want
know,
now.
that I want now, yeah.
Okay, so Squiggle.
Swiggle. Oh, reroll with, here we go.
Okay, didn't see the dice there.
There was a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
No,
4, 5,
it's a
6,
fail.
7. And now we've got the Warboss.
Yep, this is even more important if he gets it.
Okay, 9.
No, it's
That
a
is
6.
a 6. Here we go to reroll. That
No,
is
it's
a
a
1 on
4.
this side. I didn't see the other one.
It was
So
a
both
3.
of those units not making it into combat. Let's move everything in and start attacking. What we're going to do, actually, there's a lot of attacks coming from every unit.
Yeah.
And it's not very important units that you're hitting.
No.
So I think we should do everything, all the hits, all the wounds off
Just
camera.
saves on camera.
And then we'll do the saves on camera.
Okay.
And we're back, and that was a bit quicker without the camera. So 9 wounds dealt on this Rhino, 25 wounds dealt on these 4 Berserkers, and 15 wounds dealt on the Rhino inside that ruin. Which one are you going to start off with?
Let's start off in the middle.
In the middle. Okay.
Is there AP in these?
-1.
Yep. Choppers. Standard choppers.
4 ups.
So what's that?
5 wounds.
Okay. So still 4 left on that one, but you are objective secured, so you grab that objective. We're going to do this one.
And I've got the 15 dice.
Okay. On the other rhino, -1 again. So 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
2
And
left
that-
on that one.
2 left. Okay. And then do you want to roll that? Just roll that because I think you've got them. You've got 25.
25.
Perfect. Well, I'll roll this one for you.
Done.
I survived with 1. See? They're dead.
Yep.
Perfect. Do you want to quickly attack back with the rhinos?
Yep, might as well. So I've got
D3 on that one. D3 in the middle one.
so
That's the
3
attack.
plus 1 because it got charged.
Yep.
Nothing?
Nothing. And 1 on the other one.
Yeah, so
2 because you got charged. Nothing.
Nothing.
Quick
Okay.
turn there. Shame that you didn't cut the head off the snake by killing that unit or going into combat less. But
Oh, I know.
let's count up some points because we are in a bad position now for the World Eaters. And let's count up some points and see what can happen in turn 4 coming up next. Quick movement phase for the World Eaters on turn 4. We've got the Marines moving up the field onto the center objective. They've stayed put because obviously they do want to get the double shots for staying put with a bolter discipline. And then the Rhinos have all fallen back. We've got this one falling back there and that one falling back on that side.
Yep.
So it's a case of trying to remove these Orks from this central objective. We're going to start with some shooting.
Heal,
Okay.
heal a wound.
Heal a wound.
Heal a wound.
Heal a wound. This is,
Yay!
he's the only person in the world that remembers this rule. He's we are probably the only people that use Rhinos still as well
True.
for Rhino Rush. So these guys
14 bolt shots. Go
into
into
these-
the
into these
middle.
Orks. Okay.
I will spend my CP on depths of long.
Veterans of the Long. +1 to wounds.
Yep. So 3 to hit first.
Okay, that's not very good. They're getting tired or out of ammunition, one or the other. And then
Oh, they want to charge. That's the problem.
yeah, 4 to wounds. Okay, so what's
wasn't
that?
too
3
good.
only?
4 wounds.
4 wounds. You are on cover, Jamie, so let's start with those Orks first.
Okay.
Good guys. One
So,
inside there. Yep, roll
5
on.
ups, right?
5 ups, yeah. It's 1.
So 3 dead.
3 deaths.
And then these guys will be shooting up as well.
Yep.
Is it again same amount of shots, right, Chris?
1 extra one for a bolt pistol. For the
4
champion.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a bit better.
Yep.
They smell the blood.
They smell the blood, yeah.
Or the mushroom
brown,
soup.
The brown, greenish, beige blood.
Mushroom soup. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds there.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So you still have
cover, yeah.
2 in cover, so you can do
2.
2 at a time.
They're dead.
That's 2
Or
dead,
they're
and then
6s.
6s.
Hey, 1 6.
Okay, so 3 more dead.
Cool.
2 at the cover, and actually there was 1 more in cover.
Oh, it doesn't matter. 3 deaths, that's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And a
Charges,
charge
right?
from them.
Okay. That's a double 1. Do you have any CP?
Nope, I've spent my CP.
Okay, and you haven't got a banner on them?
Nope.
That was really unlucky. You did need. You wonder what did you need? Like a 3, 4, 5 maybe?
Yeah,
5.
They
so
may well fail their morale.
I hope so.
this is very true.
So 5, no, 6 died.
Okay, so a
let's
1.
see, on a 1.
No,
Nope, they
that's
failed.
another 1, and then
That's
on
one.
1s and 2s,
Yep.
they run away.
No, the 2
that is
stay.
a 6 and a 5. They 2 stay.
Yep.
That is not good news for Chris. Yeah, let's go on to turn 4 for the Orks coming up next. Okay, not looking good at all now for the World Eaters, especially with that failed charge. Naughty, naughty.
Always bring the
World Eater
banners.
players are not going to be, yeah, exactly. Always bring the banners. So, we're going to quickly go on to shooting because everything's just shuffled up.
Psychic really quick.
Yeah, everything's basically shuffled up to try and kill off the units now in the middle of this battlefield, trying to plink off the 2 rhinos for some extra points. And something interesting is we finally placed down one of the bombs.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called. What is this thing called? Can you check?
Demolition?
Prime explosives
Prime
is the
explosive.
action. So he's now on his half, and he's basically put a little squig bomb there to represent that bomb to get some extra primary points at the very end. We've got the war boss
Yep,
still moving in through a ruin, now with a shorter charge, and everything just shuffling to get shorter charges. Psychic phase.
Yep, so
Are you going to give an extra
exactly.
attack?
Warpath over there. Yep, that goes off on a 7.
Okay, and then
And I may as
smiting
well smite, yeah,
these
why not?
marines here,
That
which is a
goes
plus.
off, and
D3.
it is 3.
Okay, so that is already good enough for the psychic phase. Shooting.
Shooting. So what we are going to do is put the tank busters into
Okay, tank busters
this
first.
rhino back here and the gun wagon into this one over here.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll start with the tank busters.
Yep. So still 10 inside.
Still 10, yeah.
Okay. They've performed really well this game.
They have. That's a bad roll.
So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 attacks. So an extra 7, Jamie.
Yep, extra 7, nice. Okay.
Hitting on 4s again,
Fours.
since against a vehicle.
I should have popped smoke when I fell back to the right.
Yes, you should have actually.
I forgot that's the thing.
You should have.
Don't worry, I've made silly mistakes as
Do you
well.
want to pop smoke? Look, there's no 4s. Do you want to pop smoke? And you take 1 off.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And now rolling 2 wounds.
You actually remember about pop smoke.
Yeah.
Jamie, you're losing
I dropped
now.
the dice.
Dropping dice.
Okay, so it's only 4.
4 go through.
So I just need 4 6s to survive. Oh no, look, he's dead.
No, he's dead. Does it blow up?
Well,
It
It does.
does.
so I think it does 1 mortal wound, doesn't it? Or
I don't know. We'll check that.
It does.
It does 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Right, so 1 orc is dead.
1 orc is
Oh,
dead.
and by the way, these boys here were raising
Raising the banners in that corner for an extra point at the very end.
Yeah.
Well, no, you would score it on turn 5.
Oh, my turn
And
5,
then
and then one at the end.
one at
May
the
as well 2 more points. Okay, we'll do the
Where else are we
gun
doing?
wagon. We'll do the boomer into them,
Into the.
Rhino.
into the rhino,
Okay.
and all the small
shooters.
arms into
Okay.
the marine. So I'll start with the boomer.
Perfect. Double shots. It's big. Again,
Wow.
a lot of shots coming in from him.
9.
9 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
5. Pop smoke.
Yeah, 2. Pop smoke on him.
Oh.
Just 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing you can do about that.
And
1
wound.
wound.
I'm
You
gonna
got
CP roll this.
CP reroll. You do have
No,
enough,
I
which
don't.
is a fail. -3
Nope.
is a
It's just damage 2.
damage 2.
So the squiggle will have to charge it to finish it.
Okay.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame.
Let me just get 10. 11 more
And now
dice.
these are the big shooters,
Yeah.
right? Going into the Marines here in the middle. You do have 3 in cover.
Yeah.
So you would be getting a 2-up save here.
Wow, it's a good roll.
Hitting on 5s. And then let's roll here.
Okay.
And wounding on 3s.
3.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. 2-up saves, 3 at a time if you want.
Yep.
So that is
1 dead.
1 dead. That's okay. Yeah.
Damage cocked.
Okay.
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 So just 1 dead.
Just 1 dead. Not bad at all.
So take him off.
Sluggers.
Yep, we might as well.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sluggers.
So
Going into
2,
them.
4, 6, 8, 10 sluggers. 5s,
That's 3 hits.
Wounding
And
on
4 is 2 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. We've got 2 still.
Yep.
So 2-ups.
Still 1 at a time because I don't want to kill the champion. Yeah, fine.
Perfect.
Okay, that would be the charge phase now.
Yeah, because you are still behind the ruin there, so you can't
Yep.
fire through.
Yep.
That is the end of the shooting phase. Let's quickly do charges, and
Yep.
then we'll cut off for the fight phase.
Okay.
What, 4 in charge?
So yeah, we'll start with the Warboss. I think it's 4 or 5. Let's just
Okay.
roll it. Oh yeah, he's well in.
Definitely in. Squiggoth going into
Let
the
me just
central
do
rhino.
D3 mortal wounds here for
Okay.
the Warboss.
Yep.
That's it. It goes off and it does 1 mortal wound.
Done 1 mortal wound.
Okay. So the Squiggoth doing the same. Yeah, it's well within.
Okay.
And it does also the mortal wounds on impact on a 2 plus. Yep.
That's it.
D3, let's see, can I kill it? Yes.
Does it blow up? There's been so many explosions.
No.
Okay,
I mean,
so
there's
that's
still not as many as my Admec game.
no. That was bonkers.
That was like 7 out of 9
that was bonkers. Like we didn't we work it out
Yeah.
how difficult
The
it
odds
was,
of it,
the
yeah.
odds of it. Okay, and then we've got these orcs going
Yep.
into here
So I
7
am
through
going
the
to
crater?
spend 2 CP.
to
Or is it
ignore.
a 7? Or should I spend 2 CP to ignore it?
You have
It's probably about a 7 because 5
yeah.
plus
I
2.
would just spend it because you're not going to spend it later on.
There's
when
not much this game
when
left
they're
to-
dead.
It is a 7.
Yes.
So, to guarantee the charge, I will spend it.
What's the name? Do you know?
It's Tide of Muscle.
Okay.
So
4, 5, 6.
5, 6.
So they're
so
done.
it does
Doesn't
go
need,
off.
you need
Yep.
a 5. Okay,
Okay.
so let's move these guys in. He's in already. Catch you back for the fight things. We're back. We've actually done all the rolls off camera. Again, a lot of hits, a lot of wounds. 20 wounds, I believe, this time.
20.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as before,
No.
but still 20 wounds with a -1 AP, and there's only 4 Marines left. So
Oh, look,
that
they're dead.
is a dead squad of Marines. They will obviously pile in to get the middle objective, but he already has it.
Yeah.
Just in case some more berserkers come sneaking from somewhere else.
This isn't Red Corsairs.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
get
true.
more-
That's true. I'm just used to you doing that. So now for the Warboss,
Warboss.
right?
So he's got 6 attacks.
Okay.
None of his wargs or buffs or whatever.
Mhm.
So 6 attacks, giving 2s. Ooh,
Okay, you
lots
do
of
have
one.
1 CP left. Do you
Yep,
want to reroll
I
one
may
of
as
those?
well re-roll it. So I get the extra hits. This one
For
stays
one,
because
yeah.
of that. And then, yeah, may as well. Okay.
It doesn't explode on 5 and 6.
No, that's
right?
only if I use the unbridled carnage.
Okay, okay. And then choose to wound.
Choose to wound.
Strength 8, right?
No, it's strength 10.
Okay, and choose to wound.
Choose
Okay,
to, it's actually
minus?
strength 11 on the charge. It's -3 damage 2.
Okay, so that's 6 wounds. And how many left? 6, 7. Okay.
-2, said right?
-3.
That's 3.
Oh.
So that's 6. That's just the champion left.
And
Oh.
leadership test. Oh no, strike back first.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, because I could kill it.
Strike back first. This is your last model on the table, by the way.
Yep. So he has 4 attacks. In on 3s. Nope.
2 hits.
No wounds.
Okay, now, will he survive, run back to his little tribe and say, we need more help? Or will he run away in fear? He runs away
in fear.
No, he doesn't.
How many died this time?
More than, because I killed something.
I think that was a full unit. So you have a unit
No,
of...
I killed 6 in combat just now.
Yeah, and did you shoot at them?
No.
I can't remember. Don't
So-
think
So 6 died. He stays there.
Yeah,
Leadership
because
8.
leadership 8. Oh, still, there's another turn left, so that would have been a table in any way. A win to the Orks. Anything to say, Jamie?
First of all, I love Goffs, and second of all,
There we go, the end of the game. So,
very
Jim,
successful.
Did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it very much.
It was a
I
good
won.
game. It was close throughout. Like, I hit you hard, you hit me hard. It's just your
Non-stop.
turn 1, you hit me that a little bit harder,
Yeah,
and took out contenders, took out the Disco Lord,
that
which
was
is
my best turn 1, I think, since joining SM.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Damn.
I've killed as much.
Delete the
Yeah,
footage.
turn 1.
This game never happened.
No, it was yeah, it was a very good game.
Yeah.
Back
I
and
enjoyed
forth,
it.
Back and
It's-
forth, killing non-stop. I mean, okay, look, now at the end, turn 5 would have happened. I would have likely dropped 2 more of those. What are they called? Do you remember what they're
The
called?
bombs.
The bomb explosive things
Yeah.
that would have scored me a maximum of 12 points for that, and that would have
Yeah.
pushed me way into the lead. But apart from that, it was reasonably close throughout, I would say.
Yeah. I said it's just. I think my problem was I didn't manage to kill some of your big vehicles turn 1,
Yeah.
which was my plan. I needed to pop at least one of them. Just
Yeah.
they're just too tough, man.
They are very tough, tough to say, and they just have a lot of wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think your army is feeling its age a bit.
Yeah, I definitely. The second wound would help so much with this
Yeah.
army. It's,
Oh yeah.
imagine all those
Because-
berserkers, twice as many wounds to get
I
through.
know, because just pop shots from like my big shooters in my battle rocket never do anything.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have one wound, just a couple go through, and that's 2
Yeah,
possessions.
just mowing down units.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Even with no AP, but still, it's just that one wound. You really need that second wound.
Don't-
But anyway, what would you have done differently?
I don't think there was much I could have done differently. I think maybe having Venom Crawlers on the other side of the field might have helped, because then I could have popped your killer cans, but they weren't really the problem. There's tank busters.
Yeah,
They did so much work this game for you.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because that unit, I mean, the Squig-Off has dropped by 20 points. Great. But it's very expensive. It's like 400 just for that. 400 points for the tank, for the Squig-Off with the tank busters inside. And I mean, they, on paper, the Grot Mega Tank gets 7 rockets, but it's like less than half the price. It's okay, I'm missing out on 3 rockets, but they always seem to do amazingly well, whereas my Grots never seem to do well.
The thing
But,
that helped them is being in the Squig-Off meant I can't target them. So
Yeah.
they're sat there just, you've got toughness 8 to get through first in what, 16, 18 wounds?
Yeah, 18 wounds
just-
on that,
I just didn't have the firepower.
yeah.
Obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the Boom Boys, AP -3, I really rated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it helped you loads in this.
because they can't do anything else. Their Goffs just gives you benefits of combat, so may as well get rid of that clan culture, give them the Boom Boys to get the extra AP.
I know those extra hits on 6s helped you loads in this.
Oh, in combat, yeah.
Yeah.
They're so good.
It's Death to Force everyone. It's fun, isn't
I
it?
know, it's really good. It's really good. And I didn't
Yeah.
use it so much, but Unbridled Carnage, on the 5s as well. You know, I did a lot of Ghazghkull on this war, but it could have worked as well.
Yeah.
And that's also just so many attacks.
Still, I had 1 Marine left.
I would have killed him
Hero.
at T5. Anyway.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
That's everything.
I hope you enjoyed the game as much as we did. If you want to see more content, remember you can check us out on our website. You can help us out on Patreon as well. Join us on Discord. Loads of ways to support us. You can click memberships below as well. Anything else to add from you?
Just a big thank you.
No big bar?
No, I've done like
you
3.
Wild out
I've done 3. I'm wild out.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you later.